While the living stay silent, the dead would die again for a chance to talk.
No balls, there we go. I'm just going into it today. I am tired, as I hope the title would give. So, give some time. I'm gonna deal with this, I don't like this rat race of tearing for these horrible creatures. Are you tired? No. Hi, beast. Is X training you? I'm gonna do endurance instead because he's got endurance problems. He gets free efficiency, so I really shouldn't have done efficiency. If I'm lucky, I might be able to get, you know, an A endurance, which would be pretty poggers. Didn't have anyone else really to train this little bastard. Critters are interesting, to say the least. I wish them to be destroyed. Let me click on him. The fool. Oh, these disgusting creatures. I don't like having to do this every time. It takes way too long. Like, come on, boss. Surely there has to be a faster way, because this just feels like it's wasting so much time. Yeah. Refined beasts. Don't you lie to me. Refined. In hell, maybe. Production. Give them jobs. After all, they love working. Okay, what do you guys want me to even, like, fucking trade? Alright, you want more of these? You want lots of those other things? Wait, do I need to place another building? Is that why it's yelling at me? Everything's been, oh, I have to buy it. Why does my island get to, like, suffer like this? And we were a kind people. This horrid city. Am I building like a fucking factory? There's more cafe hangouts? Plant roots? So do I need to, like, move this thing? They fucking took a chunk out of my fucking ocean. My fucking land. Give it back. Took my peaceful fucking river. I don't know what that is. I think whatever that is atrocious. My happy little island has fallen into disarray. I should rebuild this whole fucking place, really. We don't need more critter dwellings and ingredient depots. I don't understand where it is. Does it have to like be there? No, I don't want it. I don't want it there. Fuck. Oh no, go back. I gotta apparently. I had to apparently, you know, make sure it's all connected. Aye. Auto plan. I don't. Well, if it's not gonna work, then you know what? Nope, I didn't wanna. Wait. Whatever. What can you manufacture? Okay, you manufacture these things. Well, we need these. Nobody likes it here in the factory. So we're just gonna send the dog to work the factory. Ingredient area. Interesting. Alright, so that's gonna be like a pectin place, and this is gonna be, you know, butterflies in like tree sap. You know, he's working his little tail off there because, you know, he has to work. He doesn't have like a choice. Oh, I see. Oh, I see why it wants me to put multiple. That's the... we really are just putting together a slave labor operation for these fucking woodland creatures. I don't need another hub. I don't need another dwelling for them because, you know, they all share the same place. My home has become a travesty. Hi Mitzi, how are you? Currently figuring out how to do manufacturing for my creatures. That's not what I wanted. Production. You level up. My factory laborers need to work harder. Truly, they will nap never. Nobody's working here. You can work here. I guess I can. I guess we gotta go hit the gumball machine. That's where my problem is. I have a lack of laborers. Hit the gumball machine. I'm doing all right. I did not sleep well, and I ate way too big of a dinner. So you know, that'd be it. Samaritan sea snail. That thing's evil. Those are like little pinchers for like stabbing people in the neck. Damn it, carbuncle. Filthy creature. Hell yeah, a Trapedo that has robot legs. What is this creature? Lapis, what are you doing? This is not a natural creature. Often found near human construction sites. Cute predator. Why does it have lips? Hi, Delvin. Don't worry, chapter 7 is longer than the other. I'm talking about around 30. What the fuck is that? I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna do all of chapter 7 tonight. I'm way too tired. Beast Bunkle? Damn, I would believe someone's called Beast Bunkle when they got fucking chains like that. Furry anglerfish. Now that's a critter I can get behind. Now that is a devious creature. And I guess I need to train them. I have another slot. Torpedo. Do we have anybody who likes you? No. This is really a travesty. We do have somebody who likes the fucking snail though, so we're gonna train the snail. Why are you mad at me? Complete training for 5. Yeah, we're almost done. I need to know what this thing's deal. American Tundra Tide. It shoots mucus. But why? Why does it have robot legs? It fights people. Very good.
Riverisco, mia signora.
Already, Mr. Snail? Interact. What are you good at? Specialty. Alright, we'll bump up your specialty to high heavens. Creature. Oh boy. I love having to find the one spot I'm allowed to click. So I'm thinking I'll do at least like 10 chapters or so. Or 7. I will try at least a bit. I'm gonna try at least hit 2 hours. See how I feel. The underrated daughter. Lillian and Eagle look like they'll get well along together. What else is in the fucking album? Alright. The lore. Kin. Another carbuncle creature. Free me from the island. We've done our work. Between streams, I did raise Marcus up to Insight 3.
Books are everywhere.
Thank you, Marcus.
If you step on them.
So now we have 3 Insight 3 characters, which, you know, will work very well. Should handle most of what I need. 710 is Dran, yeah, oh boy. I'm not sure who I'll try to get up next. Maybe I'll try to get up some of the cheaper characters, like maybe a 5-star. Or something. Like her, or Soneto. The Soneto is Soneto. Oh, I also gotta do my rolls after I harvest my goods. My funds in terms of my my little player bank account has been fucking devastated by the beasts. I also have neglected this, so I'll have to remember when I get a second one to get Golden City, because that's the one spoken of much. Yvonne Estelle. The prisoner in the cave. Interesting. I do have 2 of them. I don't know why I grabbed these 2, but I think I remember that one got referenced.
Got a few jobs.
I haven't even
Missing
played
man to find.
it
Thief
because I don't
detached.
want spoilers,
And some
and it's
debts
just
to
like I
collect.
don't care about Assassin's Creed,
No
so.
need to wait for me, boss.
Oh boy, Gamba. It's harder to roll this one than the big number one. There we go. Thank you for the 500 doubloons. I maxed out everything there without having to actually spend money. Green Lake is fun? Nice. Thank you for the achievements. Alright. Time for our like weekly summons. Do we want to try and hit a second another Exio or just say I think I'll just go with Exio. If I get another Exio, that's a win. Just outright. I summon my beast. Nope. No Gamba. Nothing. No boy, Rabies, my poor boy. I am 60 short. 60! You little rats. Oh, that's the free 6-star. I gotta remember about that. It'll be fine. I will literally have enough after a few segments, so we will get back to rolling then later. Let's see. Vernissement. We are all lonely. Oh, that's unfortunate, yeah. The 20 to 25 is fucked. The beast, oh god. The secret of the diagonal. Okay, we're back at the fucking islands. From the softened beaches and translucent waves, she thought she could grasp it all. Back in Nerdland, hell yeah.
Mama, I have a question.
Oh boy. The child.
Why don't people like the irrational numbers?
The woman turns around, gazing her daughter with warm affection.
Do you feel the same about them, 37?
Oh, good lord.
Maybe a little?
37 looks down and kicks away a pebble.
You see, Mama, I can count to 3 and to 17, but I can never count to something like 0.01000100001000001, let alone use it in calculations.
I see.
The endless non-repeating decimals would make a mess of the results, and I can't keep the equations as simple and elegant as I want.
You just thought to accept it?
But your favorite, the circle. The ratio of its circumference to diameter is also an irrational number, is it not?
Pi.
Pi is special. I know how it was found and what it represents, so I trust it and use it in my calculations. The same with E, logarithm 2, and root 2.
Mathematics.
But not many
Devilish.
irrational numbers of this convenient to work with. Some have no patterns, no simplest forms, and no end. I can't work out their digits, write them out, or calculate them.
Unfortunate.
Not only are they impossible to pinpoint on the number axis, but there's an infinite amount of these irrational numbers.
Her hair kind of jiggled
That's so
weird.
funny, Mama.
What's wrong?
You're a clever, silly goose, my dear.
Silly goose.
You don't dislike them, you just don't understand them enough.
Leaning down, she picks up a soggy twig. Her hand moves, sliding a shifted twig across the sand. 4 equal perpendicular lines are drawn, with 2 more diagonal lines and intersecting in the middle. Is this loss? Is the shape a familiar square?
Take our old friend root 2, for instance. The irrationality of this number can be proven through basic arithmetic, as it cannot be expressed as an irreducible fraction of integers a over b.
Oh, God.
A simple proof by contradiction is enough, with no knowledge of irrational numbers required. The presence of root 2 is prevalent in nature, and it is particularly noticeable along the diagonals of a square. This means...
Madness?
Oh, I know.
What does it mean, 37?
This means the system built solely on the ratio of integers was flawed.
Yes, root 2 is simple, elegant, and one of the greatest discoveries in mathematics. It showed the existence of infinite incommensurable numbers, with root 2 being the most obvious one to find. This was how the Tower of Old Ideas crumbled, paving the way for revolutionary breakthroughs that catapulted mathematical analysis into uncharted frontiers.
Hi, Spoon. We're learning math against our
We
will.
discovered a kingdom beyond our traditional methods, one that's immeasurable, incommensurable, and inexhaustible.
I wish I was more awake
And
for this.
The key to its gates is hidden in plain sight, in the diagonal of a square.
Of a square.
A kingdom of irrationality.
The little girl listens intently. As always, she understands
I
quickly.
see now, Mama. We are not all-knowing beings. There will always be numbers beyond our awareness.
I wish I was
Such
more
as the
asleep for
natural
this.
irrational numbers.
This is relevant.
If we get to know the irrational numbers better, we can be friends
No
with
matter
them
my
too.
partner tells my smoking weed roommate thought it was a good
But
idea to mess with the
You
alarm.
haven't told me
Oh.
why people on the island hate them.
Your weed smoking roommate and his 3 weed smoking girlfriends? Spoon? Hello. The image of her mother's face fractures. Oh. I looked away, but her smile is clear, gentle, and almost pitying.
Mama?
Time for the nightmare sequence. The war? The bombs!
37. You're awake.
The girl sits upright in bed, her eyes staring into the ceiling in dismay. I don't give a fuck
Sophia.
about it if he smokes or not, but he
How
just
long
fucked
was
with the
I out?
alarm. Time is
You've
suffering,
been in a
but
coma
it's
for a week. We...
time is for suffering, but it's 37, so she deserves the suffering. Damn. Truly. Sad girl. I mean, what is it, how did he mess with the alarm? Did he fucking break it or what? I may have had to turn off a few smoke alarms in my apartment because of their bullshit. It's not my fault that they would go off when I take a hot shower or burn toast. I dropped something on the floor and it was bothering me. What's this?
No, stop! You're not well yet!
Is she about to
There's
bite
no
your head?
time.
You had a
I
dream.
have to find 6. I have to tell them now. Our circle has been broken.
I know. It's been a week. They know about the bombing, 37. How Manus Vindicte yet again shows not to be trusted. It's better to have false positives and false negatives. I see. That's true. That is true. But that apartment had 3 smoke alarms. One was right outside the bathroom door, so the steam would always hit it. The other one was literally right above the oven, which somewhat reasonable, but if you slightly burnt a piece of toast, it would set it off. And then the other one was just over the couch. And that one never went off unsolicited.
Now we've learned some manners
Grandma!
here, Ron, haven't we? Namely, to abstain from beans, never parcel off a loaf, and stay away from the white roosters on the road.
You eat any beans? You guys eat any fucking beans?
It's been so long since we last talked about these things. How time does fly. This rusty brain of mine is struggling to keep up.
But I did immediately but when I moved out, I fixed them and do the best. Just don't burn my toast. Yeah. What if I like the burn? I like my food crunchy.
We should have waited until dawn to light the candles. The sun would have mistaken the day for night and delayed its appearance in the morning. That way, we would have had more time to talk.
What the fuck?
Indeed. You possess a far greater understanding of the laws of nature than your ancestors. It's only natural that you wouldn't relate candlelight to sunrise. But for the people of earlier times, there was a commonly understood connection between the two.
Because
Did
they
the
were
trees not bear
insane.
fruit after the Horn of Plenty was filled at the harvest festival? Did the field not wave with grain?
Grandma is getting a bit
Does the lighting
superstitious.
of a match not illuminate the moon? It's human nature to try to understand the world. Of course, at that time, mistakes were made, and some phenomena were attributed to the wrong causes. Some theories were developed from false facts.
I don't think Grandma's transition would have saved the vitriol. The real Grandpa is out there somewhere, eaten by carbuncles. Skinwalker's too nice, but it's nice, so it's okay.
It was a time of symbols, you see. The flower represented blessings and harvest. The Ouroboros, the eternal cycle. The hawk, wit and astuteness. And the soil, safety and protection.
Okay.
Aside from nature, the circle symbolized protection, the triangle, stability, and the triple helix, ascendance, change, and the unity of mind, body, and soul.
Sure.
As time went on, things became associated with one another, and more symbols were created. You can see the cause and effect with your own eyes, dear. It's clear when something is related and when it isn't. If the outcome isn't what we expect, these symbols must be incorrect.
Remember, gang. As long as, as long as they correlate, it's okay.
But it's not their physical form that's wrong. Physical objects never lie. It's the meaning and concept given to them that are wrong, you see.
I see. That is why the cube is superior to all
Objects are just
spheres.
objects. A match is just a match, not the illuminator of the moon. An animal is just an animal. The circle and triangle are only shapes.
I mean, the triangle is very stable. It's not exactly
And
wrong.
you are just you.
How dare you make me sound so boring, Grandma? Ugh. The blue and the gray. From the opposite ends of the prayer hall, wary eyes meet in a silent standoff. She's still here? Why haven't you killed her? Artana fucking went ham on you. Kill her. She broke the deal. Rip her limb from limb with magic. The Hall of Birion. Verton, use those big, strong Verton hands of yours and crush her into a tin can.
Nothing's happening.
I forgot about her fucking watch. The Hall of Truth is as crowded as ever. Ideas, noises, and arguments are all crammed into one space.
Miss Virgin, your attention, please.
Who is this? Excuse me? Why do you have like the fucking death claws? Who are you? Damn.
This is a public inquiry, and your answer determines the fate of you and your friends. There will be a vote on your punishment, considering the leak of the island's coordinates and the damages caused by you and Manus Vindicte.
We didn't cause anything. Manus Vindicte.
In the past 2 hours, you've looked at your watch 10 times. Forgive me for being blunt. What could possibly bother you more than your sentence?
The emanation.
My apologies.
A mocking click of the tongue can be heard from the crowd.
Let her look, 888. Doesn't it occur to you that time is also in the form of numbers?
Man, never mind. I think I do have representation. She's waiting for a lucky number to come. Literally, after hours of debate and discussion, this lighthearted moment brings a much-needed sense of relief.
Besides, what conclusions have the good people here made?
Bro, put the nipple away!
We were brought together in this great hall today, for misfortunes have struck us in the past week. Manus followers were found dead in our sacred place, the Gorgon current was cut off, and a human army has invaded our land.
You seem pretty chill.
The territorial disputes, the threats from external powers, and the conflicts between our guests.
The conflicts your guests started!
As you can see, our
Manus
guests have brought us quite the unexpected gifts. They will give us their explanations. But whose words should we trust? Those of the Foundation? Or Manus Vindicte?
Vertin. You trust Vertin. Manus? Kill them. He bows slightly, gesturing to the left of the stage. Manus needs to be rolled up into a hydraulic press.
That I have no knowledge of the leak. We never gave any information to the humans. As we speak, the St. Pavlov Foundation is taking measures to mediate the territorial disputes from outside the island.
But you did report everything here to the Foundation. And you don't know what they did with the information, do you?
Foundation already knew the location.
Right.
Between Mommy and Overate secretly British child, let's side with Mommy too.
A doubtful explanation. Why should we trust her? We all know that the Foundation is closely associated with the humans.
I don't know. How about the fact that
They are
Vanus tried to
false
kill
friends
us?
of the Arcanists. With their crocodile tears and broken vows, while many may have changed over time, their nefarious human taint lingers.
Why are you being cringe 210?
Besides, why should we seek collaboration and assistance from an organization that's 7 years behind us on the study of the emanation?
Well, you're not doing anything with it. His words evoked a murmur of agreement.
But rush not, brothers and sisters. The moment of decision has not yet arrived.
No way.
Let's give our old friend Manus Vindicte a fair and equal hearing before casting our pebbles into the pot.
Yeah, you'll bring up how you attacked us. He stretched out his right hand, directing the audience attention across the stage. On the right there sits a quiet figure in black and blue.
Indeed.
Your haunters won't save you forever.
Of the emanation is 7 years behind ours. However, our Manus friends here are unable to speak at all, let alone understand complex mathematical principles. Please enlighten us, Miss Arcana. Why were swaths of your followers found dead at the door of our sacred place? Did our math lessons drive them to madness, causing them to bash their heads against the gates of truth like martyrs?
So it would seem.
You're just gonna fucking deflect, you piece of shit. It's not my fault they went crazy after I gave them the crazy mask. Yet she only gently closes the book on her lap, uncaring of the suspicious stares around her.
One must confess that our followers were ill-prepared to take on the wisdom of the island.
Yeah, because you're fucking brainwashed, you
But
piece of
we
shit.
did come seek mutual development with sincerity.
I don't believe you.
I trust you are aware of the assistance we have provided over the years in this world of matters, which you, though reluctantly, relied upon. As to this debate...
Back in your room, welcome back.
I was once told a story that now seems fitting to recount.
And that is, her gaze falls on the bench. The fair-haired judge has not spoken a word since the debate began.
Pray, share with us.
6.
Thank you kindly.
What lies will you speak?
'Tis the story of the Circle. A young artist told it to me before I arrived on this island.
Alright.
In the ancient past, amid a world of primitive instincts and ignorance, the first intelligent mind awakened. Overwhelmed by the enormity of nature and dismayed by its own insignificance, the creature was shaken to its core. In an act of defiance, it drew a magic circle, shielding its powerless self from the formidable world beyond. This was the first magic, when the primitive man mastered the pneuma within and wielded it against the relentless forces of nature. In that process, man hath gained a deeper understanding of the boundaries and limitations of its power.
Gotta steal a dead man's fucking story.
This is the tale of the first circle.
How does that relate to your dead followers that tried to kill us? Huh?
The circle shielded us, and its protection benefits thee to this day. What I find intriguing in this story...
One moment, I'm being yelled for. One moment. I'm back. Mad. I had to fucking... My mom needed help with something, because, I don't want to talk about it. It was a pain in the butt. Oh well.
Man hath established its existence, recognized its boundaries, and learned the
Hi,
purpose
Dan.
of life, all by relying upon
How are
this
you?
very
A stretch? Okay. Perfect timing. I just got back from having to fix something I didn't know how to fix. $37.
37.
I did hydrate, thank you, Dan. All eyes are fixed on the young girl. Some even risen to their feet in surprise. The leader on the bench breaks the silence.
What's wrong, 37?
He's had a great argument about sell some another streamer. It's fun. Oh boy! Silent. Struggles to even get the words out.
Our island has fallen ill.
I hope it was a nice argument. Even the slightest sound is on eerie silence falls upon the man, it's Vindicte's fault. Another dull muffled thump as if something struck a hard surface. What's enough to get the rest of their crowd to their feet? They look at the roof. The thud came from up there. Thud, 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 thud. More thumps follow. It's as if the hall has turned into a drum, with an out-of-control drummer playing frantically on the dome.
Ah! What is going on? Is that a hailstorm?
No. I don't think so.
Standing outside the gate, the numberless corrector looks up at the sky. Being barred from entering the hall, she can see better from where she stands.
Those are Abraxases.
Oh, they're
falling
upset.
From the sky.
They're falling. Another look at the watch has become something of a habit over the last few hours. This is it. The long-anticipated moment has finally arrived.
It's the storm. The storm of this era is here.
24 hours, baby. How was it? Were you fist fighting it, or are you throwing hams? Bring the gravel down. Okay, we do this stage and then we'll have enough for a roll. You think my team is ready?
Miss Verton, did you just say the emanation has happened?
No, it's
Just
coming.
now?
No.
More precisely, its 24-hour countdown has begun. There's always a buffer period before the storm, during which the storm syndrome gradually spreads from the critical point across the globe. The symptoms are different every time, and we have yet to discern a pattern. With the help of Laplace Scientific Computing Center, the best we can do now is to send a 24-hour warning prior to the storm.
Yep. I love her silly
Another
fucking
minute
vacuum
has
tube
passed.
watts. The hall is once again filled with whispers of the white robes. On this island dedicated solely to the study of the emanation, the situation has far surpassed their imaginations.
Please remain seated, everyone. We are still in the middle of a vote. The emanation holds no influence on this island. The discussion must continue until a satisfactory conclusion is reached. No other subjects shall be brought up until then.
What is your problem? The Banshee, acting as a custodian of the assembly, raises her voice, drowning out the arguments. That's what she is? Despite the unforeseen turn of events, she remains committed to her duty. The debate must go on.
Come here, 37. Can someone please bring her a blanket?
Her voice softens as she looks at the frail, slender girl in front of her.
42. Go with Sophia and check on those Abraxases.
The man bows and leaves. You have a job for once. The order is restored under the dome once more. I think we should eat them.
Good news. Good news indeed. We are freed from the pain of choosing whom to blame, are we not?
What?
What? The rhetorician raises a hand with a triumphant smile. As usual, he's offering a new perspective, or what might call another attempt at stirring the crowd. This fucking...
The emanation is coming. The tides of Numa will pour from above and wash away all trivialities. By then, human intruders and the international powers of this era, along with the turmoil they brought, will all be dissolved and poured into the ditches like gunk. And we will regain our shores and return to the study of essence and forms.
I mean, yeah, sort of, boss. His words are met with silence. The crowd is lost in thought, having long detached themselves from the phenomenal world. 210's words are striking a chord.
No, it's different this time.
The petite figure stands on her feet. She is pale as snow from her coma and did not bother to put on the blanket given to her.
The island has fallen ill. It's getting bloated, stagnant, and sluggish, drifting into the world of matters where ignorance reigns. Soon, the tides of Numa will wash over us, sweeping away the fragments of the phenomenal world.
So you got something for that, boss 37?
What did you say? In other words, we will all be taken by the emanation? This
is unthinkable.
We have a safe place. This is terrible news, one that nobody wants to hear right now. The impact is like a bomb going off. The crowd is buzzing with fearful whispers. The lady next to 37 stands up, still holding the unused blanket.
37, you just woke up from a coma. You're not well.
37 knows best.
Why don't you take another
Be afraid.
rest?
No time for that. I'm here to warn you. Apiron is gone. I can no longer sense it. This has never happened before.
Why are you so surprised, 37?
You just said God is God. The question is asked softly, but it cuts like ice. God is God, she says.
Of its alienation. You brought outsiders to the sacred place. You betrayed the scripture's teachings and angered Apiron.
How dare you? 37 has done no wrong.
I may have jumped to this accusation, as Manus Vindicte also intruded our sacred place without permission.
Manus was trying to kill us.
As of now, there's no proof that the emanation will influence the island. 37's account is lacking.
How dare you? 37 knows your
We
number.
are still plagued
Everyone
by
knows it.
suspicions, accusations, and the damages done to our home. We are to proceed with the hearing and reach a final verdict on both the Foundation and Manus Vindicte.
The attendant reflexively falls as half the audience turns their attention to the gate. Sophia's returned, standing hesitantly in front of the entrance.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have intruded the Hall of Truth, but...
Though irritated by the constant interruptions, the custodian immediately noticed her particular expression.
Sophia, weren't you and 42 checking on the Abraxases?
Did they kill him? Did they
What
eat
is
him?
the matter?
The corrector gestures in the air, her voice shaking.
The Abraxases don't look right. Their beaks, no, their entire heads are melting into oil paints. And 42, we were on the beach, suddenly he...
Her words trail off. Beyond the open gate, the screeching of the bird monster completes her sentence. Was he eaten? The other believers appear behind her, shoving Sophia aside as he fails and stumbles in the hall, his face melting, colorful oil paints forming a puddle on the floor.
Now I see! It finally all makes sense! There never was the truth, nor the transcendental. Everything is a lie. Nothing but shadows on walls, flickers of fire, and fragments of reality.
Uh-oh.
No one will survive the oblivion. The island will be destroyed amid its conflict.
Yeah.
Is that the storm syndrome?
42, your face.
Completely disregarding those around him, he bursts into manic laughter, casting arcane glow in his palms. He jumps onto his seat and knocks over a row of torches.
No one!
888, stop conversing with him. We must subdue him. Now.
Says their knowledge of the storm is ahead of theirs. Doesn't even know what storm syndrome is. Fucking idiots. They're really a bad time, but 888 is trying to, you know,
Were you looking for me?
you're not
Here I am.
wrong. Alright, you go back there, Ezio. You stay the fuck back there. Alright, you rat. You're too dangerous. Everyone else, though, is fine. Like 88, I'd hit. Be pretty fucking good. Did someone else get fucking corrupted?
Trail's guns loaded.
Oh, I left autoplay on. That's not what I wanted.
The trail.
Contain that man. Dun him down.
Don't waste my time.
I accidentally had autoplay on from whenever I was doing side stuff.
Careful with the pages.
How fucking rude. Let's do things properly now. Alright?
This book?
Trail's still
Kill
warm.
this guy.
Please don't resist. Time to turn the page.
Interesting. Your geometric shapes do not frighten me.
Guns loaded.
I see, it might actually be better to focus down on these ones because they're weak. Yeah, whatever.
Trail's still warm.
I want
Guns
this.
loaded.
I want this guy gone.
Trail's still warm.
Run. Are we really doing this?
Pop him like a
Weak
grape.
hide was fine.
To transcribe.
Like that. See? Very, very shrimple. Ew.
You're a hard nut to crack.
No!
We have sustain. I do not fear you.
I
This.
always hit my mark. I always hit my.
This,
Marcus.
and this.
You can run, but you can't hide.
I need that Barbara ult ready next turn. Make them
Now
blow
it's
up.
easier to understand. Please don't get hurt.
Jesus.
You're a hard nut to crack.
It hurts!
One, how rude.
Trail's still warm.
Run, please. I will be the protector of your sleep.
Don't mess with Texas.
Open your heart and embrace your dreams. Let me be the shepherd of your dreams.
You're a little stronger than Tatum. The birds are going insane. They have to be dealt with.
No! Careful with the pages.
Oh, you guys fucked up.
Straight to the point.
You've activated the fucking death man. You guys are already dead. What is this?
Time to get to business.
Wait for the right moment. Into the darkness.
Careful with the pages. Yeah.
Don't waste my time.
Addio, straniero. liberato dalla paura.
That's fine. They activated the trap card of
Io
bringing
si
out
chiame.
Exio.
Such a fresh experience. I better record this in my journal.
I need to remember to put you in your fucking old clothing back because I don't like your little nappy slippers.
He has the storm syndrome. Please, listen everyone. 37 is right. Something's changed on this island. Your immunity to the emanation has been weakened.
42 lies motionless on the floor, his mess still a face of colorful paint. Fear and uncertainty quickly arise around him.
How? That's never happened in the last 8 times.
A feeble induction, my friend. Just because you've never seen a purple cow doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Thank you, 210.
Must we talk of logic now? 42 has literally been emanated.
As he deserves, little bastard
First
man.
the army, then the emanation. Everything's been falling apart since the outsiders arrived on this island.
Well, ever since you allowed Manus
The
Vindicte on the
Foundation
island.
And Manus Vindicte. One of them must answer for this.
Manus Vindicte. We know better.
Then you should also ask 37 and number 0 what they've done in the sacred place to anger Apeiron so much.
We went to talk and we got attacked by Manus.
Hi.
No, 37 didn't cause this. I told you. It was Manus Vindicte. They broke the peace agreement and launched suicide attacks. They forced their way into the cave.
You and them are equally responsible on this matter.
No, shut up.
They at least paid with their lives. What about you?
You sound like that's an excuse.
You claim that 42's abnormality was caused by the emanation. But how are we to believe that it isn't, in fact, the work of your arcane skills? As we went through your belongings, Miss Verton, we found a golden sampling device. Enlighten us. What exactly is the Foundation looking for here?
That's...
From the other side of the hall comes a soft chuckle.
Good, Vertin, good. Let the confrontations be louder and the struggles be harder. I wonder what shall come of this.
Silence.
Oh, 6, are you going to be reasonable? The gravel sends out a heavy, undeniable thud. The host of the assembly rises to his feet, his face unusually grave.
The debate will end now. Since we were unable to come to an agreement, further discussion is pointless. There are more pressing matters to attend to. This will be the end of the assembly, and my decision will be the final ruling. I demand that both parties leave this island at once.
Yet again, fools, the decision is clear and final. As the number of reconciliations, 6 has been mindful of the use of his unilateral authority, yet there's no objections this time. The hall falls into a silence that demands a decision. What to do? Accept 6's verdict, wait for Artana's move. We will wait for Artana's move. Leaving the island would be a huge loss. The discussion about the storm has only just begun, and the depths of the cave is yet to be explored. Worst of all, the leader of Manus Vindicte, she can't be left here with the stool of Apeiron. Will she accept the verdict? Will she appeal? Just what exactly is she after? It's a zero-sum game where the first one to react is more likely to lose. The best course of action is to wait.
The decisions of my fellow brethren shall be respected.
I also agree with your verdict.
She casually agrees, just as she did when she asked to play on the stone bangles.
But may I ask for one small doubt to be dispelled? Miss Vertin and I will depart ere long. Do you truly not desirous aid from us?
You're kind to ask, miss. It is true that our circle has been disturbed, but we see it as a mere turbulence of the phenomenal world.
You will be destroyed by your
He who
egos.
holds the compass decides the circle. This will not shift the center of our focus, nor change the shape of our beliefs.
Six bends down, laying his hand on 42's head.
Medin Hagan.
He's fine now.
He purged the storm syndrome with an arcane skill. I never thought it would be possible.
The leader straightens up, looking as composed as ever.
The light of intelligence has cleansed 42 of confusion. It is also what the island needs. The incident will be properly handled, and my ruling stays unchanged. I expect your words to be matched by actions, Miss Arcana.
Ooh. His tone is cold, leaving no room for negotiation. His tone is the same as ever.
Certainly. It was a fair and just decision.
Sure.
If only one could depart amidst such unfavorable weather. I presume Miss Vertin will also appreciate more time to prepare for the journey. What sayest thou?
It is a reasonable request, and her expression is nothing but decent and sincere. Filled with lies.
The hourglass empties in 2 hours. Please leave before that.
Thank you for your thoughtful consideration.
The decision is met with no further objection from the people. Six puts away the hourglass and looks at the silent audience.
Lastly, I would like to share a story.
Oh no.
To conclude today's meeting and respond to Miss Arcana's tale.
Another story. Here we fucking go again, boys.
I am most honored.
The leader raises hands and faces the people.
I too have heard the story of the first circle, but in my version, more followed. The first of man were intimidated by the enormity of nature and constantly tried to defy and escape it.
It's very cringe.
Our ancestors, however, had the opposite reaction. They found solace in nature, which welcomed them with a nourishing embrace, sharing its vastness and sublimity without reservation.
No. We had to fight
It
nature.
was the
We
perfect
fist fight
harmony.
that shit.
The moment the circle ceased to represent confrontation and avoidance.
Noodle hair story time. Yeah, where's my
As we
ramen?
bathed in Apollo's illumination and wandered the tranquil shores, our souls resonated, and we were lifted to a higher wisdom. This was how we conquered our fears, emerged from ignorance, and allowed ourselves to indulge on the essence and forms.
You ate too many beans. And it led to the
This
downfall.
was the rise of the classic man.
Classic man.
May you all be blessed with the courage for reconciliation, the determination for peace, and the devotion to nature. Qualities no less noble than caution and defiance.
Yeah, no, you're talking to a group of people
You
that
may
murdered
all
people
leave
for
now.
fun. You're talking
Please, just a moment.
37. Why is that what talk about how all the fucking murders that fucking Manus did meaninglessly?
I will fix our circle.
Hell yeah.
888 was right. I have enraged a Peron. I am responsible.
No.
I will go back to the sacred place, pass its test, and ask it to share the divine light of Gnosis so we can learn the truth about the essence. I will make up for what I've done. I promise.
Boy. Six turns around, his eyes meeting the gaze of the determined star.
It has been 300 years since the last challenger had their success in the cave.
Yeah, but 37...
Are you aware that we have other means to cleanse the island, even if you don't bring the matter to Aperon?
Yeah, but 37's built different.
Yes, I'm aware.
Built correctly. Unlike
Then
you.
Are you aware of the price you will pay should you fail its test?
Yes, I am.
Then you shall have my blessing.
He leaves, ignoring the murmurs of shock. The gavel is thus brought down. The long debate has finally come to an end. We should make a bong noise. Debate. Any debate that does not conclude with the hanging of the Manus members is, not a very good debate. Also, another roll. Gamba. The last chance. 5-star. Truly betrayed.
I have to remind you that jump scares are really okay.
Yes, thank you, Horrorpedia. You're, very helpful. My fave loser? Oh god. Baby blue. Got an item. Little Alice in Wonderland built. What's like?
Hello.
Oh.
Chilimunion?
You just can't handle it. Don't touch her. Let's see. Matilda, how do you feel?
Knock first. Now walk out and wait till I say.
Come in, please. No, I don't think I will. Rabies! You've entered your final stage. You're not getting leveled up, but you can enjoy it.
Please welcome our mysterious guest.
Let's see. Hand over the goods. We need the money. We are financially bankrupt. Now that we're trying to make our fucking Insight 3 characters. A wise man once said, a good start is half the battle. However, he forgot to mention that what completes the rest of the battle. Bowling for dupes right before the ante is so bold. I didn't know. Fuck, Insight 3!
The headquarters has issued a notice. The critical point of the storm is in Vienna.
That's not too far. The chief assistant puts down Miss Radio and turns around with a somber expression.
This type of storm syndrome involves a bodily transformation into oil paintings, primarily affecting the face, but sometimes spreading to the torso. It is often accompanied by delirium and an intense obsession with war. Like the storm of 1929, it was accelerated by social upheavals resulting from the constant tensions Manus Vindictae created between nations.
He's just like, hey, they started the emanation again. Island people, Manus Vindictae are evil. Island people. The color of the sky has changed. The storm syndrome has finally reached this island. No one on the team caught it yet, but that could soon change.
This is absurd.
With a bag filled with alchemical materials over his shoulders, the young pirate remains spirited despite a week in underground captivity.
We went through all that trouble, sweated our guts out, and finally got to a place where the storm can be kept out. But now you're telling me that immunity is going to disappear like a fart in the wind.
Yeah, let's throw it for the
I was planning to
suitcase.
stay here for a while. There might be alchemic materials and pieces of books the Abraxas has left behind from their mills.
Stop. Yeah, it looks pretty. It looks like spilt oil.
Frustrating, mate.
The oil reflection.
Such is the nature of Arcanum.
Doomed.
The immunity hasn't disappeared. It's just waning. For now, only the beach has lost the effect. We're still safe around the Hall of Apeiron.
But there's no guarantee that we'll be safe here forever, right?
Lilia.
Reminds me of Xeno's survival test.
Sinetto and I talked about this. We think the island is protected by a large-scale arcane ritual. The sudden decay of the island's storm immunity might be the result of its changes, though I'm unsure of the specifics.
Those people are doing something about it, right? That leader with the rockstar hair, shouldn't he be taking action by now?
Rockstar hair.
Six has gathered all integers after the assembly. They're going to perform a mass cleansing ceremony.
Started seeing the last year.
37
Like
also mentioned a
Starry
test.
Night by Mando. I see.
I think they have more than one way to deal with the changes.
To the best of this apple's knowledge, secluded pure-blood arcanist groups often have rituals that they keep to themselves.
That is a point, Apple.
These islanders
You
impart
strange entity.
truths based on intellect and rationality. Yet their doctrines are highly religious. Perhaps their arcane skills are passed down in a religious manner.
Fair point, Apple.
Very mysterious, very arcane. I hope they're not all huddled together doing a math at a time like this.
Whoever completes the Sudoku puzzle
And I'm
first
more
gets to
worried
live.
about us, Capitan.
Lilia changed her tone, unusually serious.
Arcana asked for more time for both sides to withdraw, didn't she?
Yes. Six gave us 2 hours to leave. That is to say...
We should go and kill her right now.
We must set out when the storm countdown reaches 2000.
And before that, the stone bangle on your wrist still works, right?
Yes. I can feel it.
Owie.
It would scold me whenever I thought about going to war with them.
Huh, I see. So we only have 2 hours for the plan.
How dare you want to fight the terrorists?
What plan? Aren't we sneaking away from all this?
It's not sneaking if we're just supposed to leave anyway.
Sorry, Regulus. Your accommodation was a long way from ours, so we haven't given you the latest updates.
Your prison cell was too far away, so we didn't tell you everything.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? Put it simply. The sudden appearance of the girl startles the crowd. 37 stands there with a curious look on her face.
37?
We're discussing how to leave this place, 37.
Precisely. I was just about to say, your chief wants us gone in a jiffy, but we don't even have a piece of wood to sail with. Vertin is sizing us up to see if we can fit in her suitcase. She's going to swim across the Aegean Sea using her tiny arms. Right, Vertin?
Regulus squints and eagerly pokes her elbow in.
Right.
Freak.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
A lot of fun, no.
Then you must leave from the north side of the beach. Jump off the cliff there and head south. The cliff is on the tangent line of the Hall of Apeiron, which is a good sign for your journey.
She nods confidently, fully convinced of her own conclusion.
I will show you where to jump, but you'll have to wait till Vertin and I return.
Me? Where are we going?
We're about to go talk to God again?
What kind of question is that?
We gotta talk to...
The only place worth going.
She's so happy. She has stars in her eyes. She extends her hand with a light and a happy tone.
You're the one and only Zero. We'll go see Apeiron together.
I need your emotional support to see God. Guest room.
Aren't you going to look for 37? You took such good care of her while she was in a coma.
In the darkness, the figure trembles ever so slightly. She tries to steady herself.
I don't know. I don't know what I should do, Madam Mata. She's going back to the cave for the test, where I can't help her.
She looks down, trying her best to press her shaking hands together.
All I can do is pray for her, for I have no adequate knowledge or power to assist her.
You're not enough of a
As
nerd.
ever.
You didn't win the math bowl.
Perhaps you needn't worry so much. 37 is the one favored by truth. She will be fine.
I know. It's just...
Sophia lets out a long, helpless sigh and buries her face deep into her palms.
She is also of mortal flesh. She could get hurt, bleed, or die.
You think? You can imagine? She avoids looking at the beach, seeing it as a battlefield where she lacks the skills needed to engage.
You haven't been with us for long, Madam Mata. A Peyron and its test might be new to you. Here on this island, we spent years theorizing, proving, and constructing models based on our mortal comprehension, defining the boundaries of what man is capable of understanding. But when it comes to the essence and forms, we are unable to make any definitive statements. So we humbly approach the temple and inquire about the correctness of our beliefs. And our answer is delivered as a yes or no, reverberating in the form of echoes.
Is that the submission of proof Six mentioned before?
The corrector nods, knowing her friend has a natural talent for this.
Validating one's essence and soul with a number, and verifying the authenticity of one's claims are simple feats for us. But a Peyron's test is different.
You gotta take your SAT.
Those who succeed will obtain the transcendental truth. Those who fail will pay a terrible price.
And what is the test?
Everything has its limits and boundaries. Those who overstep their bounds will only court their own misfortune. We must respect and be wary of our limits, so our souls will be adequate for our bodies, and all things be refrained from excess. The boundless, limitless, and infinity are not of our realm to tread. They belong only to ancient beings that we cannot utter. We can only stand in awe, offering our admiration, humility, and reverence. Now 37 is going to knock on its door and ask to be indulged with the transcendental truth. But if she fails, if she can't bear the weight of the boundless infinity,
Me surviving, me...
I wish I knew a better way, or could even do it in her place.
Me surviving man-made horrors beyond... Me surviving horrors beyond my comprehension. I merely can't comprehend them. We gotta...
But only she can do it. It has to be her. 37.
37's built different. Miss Little, I can sniff out your number.
This is the perfect solution to finally put an end to all our problems. If I pass the test, a Peyron will grant me the answer to one question. It can be any question I don't have an answer to, even about the essence and everything. At least that's what Mama told me.
37's not the 37 nods with confidence.
I just have to choose the right question to ask. And we will be rid of all the troubles. Whether it be the emanation, the turmoil of the phenomenal world, or the dangers threatening the island. All will be gone. I have Six's blessing. He agrees with me. So, Vertin...
No, he just says, it's okay.
Not so fast. You can't just steal away our helmswoman like that. This thing, it's too good to be without any risks, don't you think? What if Vertin doesn't make it back, huh? Who's going to swim us across the sea then?
It could be risky, but not for Vertin, only for me. 0 multiplied by any number will still be 0.
Only for
And
me,
we have
damn.
validated that proof.
Well, that's not good enough for this pirate. Besides, Vertin doesn't seem like a 0 to me.
That's because you're irrational, Regulus. You don't understand.
It's okay, Regulus. I think I'll be safe there.
Verdon's built
37.
different.
Isn't this a sacred test for your people? I've never taken the oath. I'm not one of you.
That does not matter, Vertin.
She gently shakes her head in determination.
But you must know that once we enter the temple, we cannot turn back. The path to the truth is a one-way road. Our last visit was interrupted, remember? You didn't get to ask your question, and I didn't get my answer. And now, I don't need to ask my question anymore.
I don't remember what your question was. We sort of had a whole chapter between then and now.
You and your friends were right, Vertin. The discord in the phenomenal world does have an effect on essence and forms. No one can argue against this when facing the emanation.
Oh, right, yes.
But there's
We told you
more I'd
about
like
it.
to know, and I believe you feel the same. I will tell Six that you're coming with me. I will tell everyone and persuade them, because this is the right thing to do.
Go, Timekeeper.
Lucky
While you're
4X
out,
music.
Boya and I will ready us for evacuation.
We will liaise with the Foundation from here.
Thank you both. I'm ready.
Alright, let's go through hands with
Before
God.
we go, 37. I have a question.
A golden opportunity has arisen. This could be a chance to level the playing field against Manus Vindictae.
You just said that a Piran will grant an answer to whoever passes the test. Will it answer my question? If I asked for a way to become immune to the storm?
Oh, what the fuck? Laplace? 4 cross checks. The storm arrives in 22 hours.
Damn, you narcissistic, fat-headed, humanocentrist freaks.
What?
You are the crazy ones, and I will prove myself right.
This Laplace, the good stuff.
Seriously, can someone please bring Matthew back to the rehab center? That mask has made him crazy.
The researcher's arms flail loudly as he stumbles across the shiny silver floor, adding more to the chaos. Laplace has an aesthetic of its own that I like. First in the bright blue flame, a bottle of alcohol, and then 2 metal feet stomp across the fire without hesitation. Lucy?
Any progress?
Hell yeah.
Not much. We've called all the experts here, but so far it's been a waste of time.
What?
Not even a bodily reaction when reciting the text.
What is this? What is this head? Is this another robot? What the fuck? You got this like ferrofluid fucking face? Fucking Laplace designs always fucking come out of nowhere. God damn, Ulrich, my hoe. Not much. We've told all that we're here, so it's a waste of time. Not even a while you're action intertest. High spin.
It doesn't belong to any known language, nor follow any linguistic rules. Many are starting to doubt the accuracy of the incantation. After all, it was copied down by a novice investigator with her arcane skill, not her supervisor.
Oh, okay. This is after last chapter. You believe in Marcus? The spacious room is now packed with people. They're all gathered around a radio on the table.
Miss Marcus, can you confirm that the incantation you dictated was correct? We also learned that you witnessed a visual recording of Arcana performing her arcane skill, depicted through images recreated by a pure-blooded arcanist. Is that right?
Yes, to be precise, I saw it in the memories of Isolde, a former member of Manus Vindicte, using Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror.
Can you attest to the accuracy of this memory?
I can't say.
Do you deem the reflection of Miss Cacanya's arcane mirror to be accurate, factual, and without misinterpretation?
I'm not sure.
Can you confirm that your arcane skill, Read, was performed correctly and provided an unbiased, objective, and flawless interpretation?
I don't know about that either.
She's just a little child.
I saw it with my own eyes. I heard the chanting. I don't know what language that was, but that's how I heard it, and I've written it down phonetically.
Please calm down. We are only verifying the details.
You're being mean to her.
The Foundation has dispatched a special operations squad to you in Vienna.
I can feel her stress.
Please make sure the 2 other arcanists involved will return to the Foundation with you.
They will.
I understood.
Marcus has been re-orphaned. You gotta unorphan her again. The call ends and the Alazon removes the headset. The result is far from ideal. Her face is pale, as lifeless as her mechanical colleagues.
Is this it?
A sarcastic voice cuts through the air as a man pushes to the front.
An ancient miracle, a circle of salvation. Euna seco, atuna psycho. An inexplicable incantation transcribed by an arcanist based on what she saw in the memory of another arcanist recreated by yet another arcanist. That's as convoluted as a dream within a dream within a dream. To think they wanted an objective restoration.
It's more than what
I
you...
mean, if Gnosis is so reliable and can really cross-check not only once but 4 times, it should have long replaced science by now. With this level of uncertainty, we might have better luck asking typewriter monkeys to randomly give us the answer to the storm immunity.
Adler? Why are you here?
That's the way she point.
I requested his participation on the cryptography team. He is a human, but he excels in the field of cryptography.
But...
The man takes a grim step forward.
And why can't I be here? Is it because Greta Hoffman's my sister? And is this what a respectable and honorable member of the Foundation gave her life to retrieve? Is this the ritual she died for?
She didn't die for the rituals.
Oh, right. It wasn't even her who retrieved the ritual. It was a student.
You are not currently on the official roster. You can leave at any time.
Yeah, if you're gonna be a big crybaby about it.
Leave? Why should I leave? Ich habe jedes Recht zu wissen,
Is
wofür
that
meine
replayable?
Schwester gestorben ist.
Oh,
Nun
angry
gut, Leute,
German.
an die Arbeit. Lasst uns dieses große Rätsel entschlüsseln und sehen, was es uns bringen wird.
He's free too. Neat.
Erlösung oder Zerstörung?
Angry German man. He leaves sneering, waving the note with the phonetical spelling in his hand. The farce is finally over. The room is at peace again. The cryptography team turns to the robot, awaiting her instructions.
Return to your stations, please. Let us not dismiss its credibility until we have exhausted every possibility.
Enigma girl, shut
also,
up. She calmly turns her head.
Add Adler Hoffman into the cryptography team roster.
You can't have him leave again. Hesitates for a moment, surprised nonetheless. He nods and quickly leaves the room. It really is Pharaoh's fluid in that fucking little dome of his. The phone on the wall used for international communication begins to ring.
Storm Observation and Research Center. Noted. I will make sure Miss Lucy is aware of that.
The liaison puts down the phone and turns to the robot, a flicker of panic on her face.
What is the matter?
It's a call from the rehab center about the previous study on the Manus mask. Ma'am, I think you should go see this in person.
Beep beep. Raise your hands, get ready to throw down with the beast.
Very good, Matthew. Now tell us, what did you hear?
Assistant Simon. The already narrow corridors is now filled with security guards. The room they're already is heavily secured, isolated behind 3 layers of tempered glass. A patient sits in the room with a mask on his face.
Voices! Those voices! The inaudible murmurs, the frightening whispers, they worm into my ears. I told you before, I wrote about this before, but you just missed the mesmeric episodes.
Did you put on the mask?
Yes. How else would I know that I was right? And now I know. And never ever heard them so clearly. They are screaming inside my head.
The madness hands.
Their temptations, their promises. I just have to let go of my brain. Can you hear it? The benevolent mother is speaking.
His nails dig deep into his palms as if fighting an overwhelming impulse.
Now, I can write the ultimate paper.
Who is this mother?
She is answered by a loud crash. The researcher throws himself against the glass, gasping in horror and scratching helplessly at the surface.
No, I can't say anymore. They see me. They've come for me. Kill me. Kill me now.
Eh? It's too late to beg for mercy. A scream is abruptly silenced as his head explodes open behind the glass barrier. Amidst the splattering of blood and brain, a new being emerges from the remnants of his flesh. He fucking comes out like that. The alarm blares loudly. The man's father riddles up from the bloody floor, holding a triangle in hand. He lets out a sharp cry, reminiscent of a newborn's first wail. The liaison intercall, cutting off the horrid sounds on the other end of the phone.
Suspend all research on the Manus mask at once. Its dangers far outweigh the potential benefits. Seal away all equipment and share only a controlled account of the incident with others. We cannot afford to have another researcher try on the mask again. Now, clean this up.
Yes, ma'am.
The airlock door opens, hisses open, a squad of armed guards storms into the room under the cover of sleeping gas. On the other side of the glass, the robot turns away from the scene, categorizing yet another set of Storm research data as irrelevant and filing it away as a waste in her memory.
Another dead end.
Yeah, the fucking evil mask that just kill you and turn you into monsters because Manus is fucking evil. Weaker! We can take it.
Just tell me when you need the job done.
We gotta kill these disgusting beasts. We will win. We're built different.
Trail's still warm.
Run 3. These books?
Weak hiding spot.
Whew.
Please don't resist. Time to turn the page.
Oh, how rude. Okay.
Guns loaded.
Or this one.
Bullseye.
We're so sleepy. To read.
Oh, come on. Up. There we go. Okay. They hurt a little bit. But,
Trail's still warm.
it'll be fine.
Run free. Open your heart and embrace your dream. Please don't get hurt.
These triangle beasts need to die. Gun them down.
Careful with the pages.
They know something they shouldn't.
I will be the protector of your sleep.
Intriguing.
Guns loaded.
This book? Let me be the shepherd of your dreams.
We have...
Don't mess with Texas.
Like a metaphor?
You dare hurt my little Lorbo.
Time to get to business. Time to get to business.
You can do this, Marcus. This book?
Weak hiding spot.
And now it's easier to understand. I can't read it.
There we go. Reliable.
Reading complete. Was I helpful, timekeeper?
Of course you were, Marcus. Far more helpful than the other. Emergency notice to halt research on management data mass. All members involved in the story of management data mass are not considered to be dangerous and no research value. All related material must cease immediately. Or irrationally agitated, display an abnormal hatred towards humanity, and believe they are here. Also note to female voices, not there. Nearby should immediately evacuate and contact the nearest security offer. Dangerous, where is inner workings unclear. Man is transformed. William secured. Vienna Investigation Office report for public records. Successfully relayed violent information from special officers in the United States. Please observe a 3-second. Please resume work status after reading this report and observing a 3-second moment of silence. Okay, boss. Fucking full. Take your momentary 10 seconds of silence to remember the sacrifices, then get back to work. Bro. This is why I don't include for future reference. Excuse me? Oh boy. The storm research. Yeah, I should probably just go back and just play all the missions on like hard mode to get more of these little point token thingamabobs and money. Pride and Prejudice. Whose brain is about to get scrambled in the chair? That's what I'm fucking seeing right now, is the chair. Office of Director Laplace. An unknown incantation. A mass has proven to be extremely dangerous. These are the only leads they currently have on the storm. Her metallic fingers picked up another stack of files. These are the test results of the Manus mass confirming the presence of asymmetrical nuclide R The robot studies them carefully. The slit on her face pulses in contemplation.
What is the status of the sampling, Simone? Any updates from the timekeeper?
For the moment, no. The people on the island are still suspicious of the Foundation's motives, so she hasn't had a second chance to collect any samples.
As I would say with Assistant Simone, would.
But she has called in an hour ago. We were informed that she will return to the cave shortly. She also warned us that the immunity zone on the island appears to be shrinking. The safe zone is not stable.
The robot did not put on a face today. Simone can only read her mood from the narrow slit.
Mom, have you noticed something?
They are unrelated, Simone. The mask and the incantation are indeed related to Manus Vindictae, but they are unrelated to each other.
And the mask is evil. It's just made them build soldiers.
If the account of the Vienna investigator is correct, one cannot help but question.
Ooh.
Why would Arcana not simply give the masks to Isolde and her brother?
Investigator Marx's report was highly lacking, making it challenging for us to infer what truly happened.
I suppose we can be skeptical that the report is incomplete, but it is all we have for now. She did a good job. I could not have asked for more.
Thank you.
We all heard it. An ancient miracle. A circle of salvation.
She did a good job. Even the supercomputer agrees. Let's go. The robot extends her hand, drawing an imaginary circle in the air.
The leader of Manus Vindictae promised a miracle, but the mask is far from it. The mask is a tool of control, designed to identify and enslave the believers. Matthew has demonstrated its effects for us. But this ritual is different.
Do you mean the ritual is more sophisticated than the mask?
The robot nods approvingly.
Perhaps, but it is not entirely definitive. The investigators in Vienna completed their mission spectacularly, and now Matthew has proven that the mask is useless for our purposes. Its immunity was only a cover for its other functions. And the mask has powerful and irreversible side effects. Even if we find out how it protects the wearer from the storm, we cannot use it on our colleagues.
Actually cares about their lives. She picks up the strip.
If this incantation is verified to be true, it will be our Promethean fire.
I see. The war will turn around against the Manus, finally. Cartographer's team office.
This ritual is useless to us. Save yourself, Miss Harbour. We're not getting anywhere with this.
Coward!
What?
The room is cluttered with all sorts of sophisticated equipment. The floor is littered with scrap paper. The researchers haven't even lifted their heads or taken a break for quite some time. Photography lead stares at Enigma, fresh off a coffee in his hand. His patience is wearing thin as the metaphorical string labeled tolerance in his mind is finally about to snap.
Explain yourself, Adler. What do you mean the ritual is useless? You barely sat down. My coffee's still hot.
The cartographer solemnly hands the stack of papers from his desk.
I don't need to waste any more time. It's simple logic.
Yeah, they're fucking
the current
wizards.
Information is insufficient for cryptographic decryption. We're attempting an exhaustive brute force, comparing every ancient text and record to find the language or corresponding text. It's like looking for a needle in a colossal haystack.
Yeah, and what are the other
Even if we
options you
stumble
have?
onto a match, none of us can validate such a thing. A breakthrough in this regard is simply not possible.
You can't be serious.
Across the room, a man stands up abruptly from his chair, clenching a pin in his hand.
And what is the basis of your reasoning? Have you figured out the mechanics behind the ritual?
I didn't need to understand the intricacies of Arcanum to deduce this. It was simple logic.
So you never even tried to understand it. With your supposedly superior human reasoning, you dismissed all of our dedication and hard work just like that. Who the f do you think you are?
Fight the language. For anyone to react to research a lunge and then punches him right in the face.
What?
Cannot comprehend the violence. Enigma brings his hand up to his sheet, looking more confused than angry.
Matthew was right. You arrogant fools, clueless morons! Get out of my face, you humanocentric narcissist! Go to hell!
The researcher snarls, brandishing his pin like a soldier brandishing a dagger. Much to his frustration, his swing loses power midair, causing another casualty of the neck and shoulder pain that plunges his office. Enigma narrowly avoids the attack, bewildered by the turn of events.
Was this really necessary? I was just sharing my conclusion.
Oh, it was the mask. I should have thought of that. He worked in the same lab as Matthew, and he must have been exposed to the mask.
Oh.
But his physical exam seemed fine. Is there an incubation period?
Madness.
Does he seem fine to you now? Huh? No! Williams, put that down. That's the only Conway Automaton 5 left after the storm.
He is met with a guttural growl, followed by the deafening crash of metal against a wall. The machine whizzes past his head and shatters to pieces on impact. The cryptography lead can feel his sanity teetering on the brink. He staggers towards the door frantically, smacking the red button on the wall.
Security! Security! We've got a code red!
I like this guy. I like Ulrich. That's apparently his name. I like him. Anyways, we gotta kill this guy for his crimes against machines. Oh, bro, he is in his power armor. Okay, do that.
Loaded.
Do this. Do this.
Time to turn the page. Please don't resist.
Gun him down, Argus. He's fucking mecha zap gun. Let's see. I want
Run.
this, and this.
You're so sleepy.
Don't mess with Texas.
Please don't get hurt.
Or shield. We need to get Bunny Girl, not Bunny, Sheep Girl ready to go. Okay, do this. Do this.
Trail's still warm. Weak hiding spot.
To transcribe.
Don't waste my time.
You think you still got it? We're about to blast you with the ultimate attack, and you think you got it? Alright, I want this.
Do this, Marcus.
I always hit my mark.
Run
This.
3 on the meadow. And now it's easier to understand.
He will not survive the crushing.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Deleted by the Godsmack.
Briefing complete. Was I helpful, timekeeper?
Yes, thank you.
So, what are the implications for the decryption?
There were no unintended consequences. We were able to control Williams in time, and the Conway Automaton 5 he destroyed wasn't useful to our work anyway.
You made him feel bad about it.
I am glad you kept the damages to a minimum.
Lucy turns off the screen in front of her and turns around.
Since you are still here, Mr. Ulrich, I take it as a sign that you have more to report?
In a secluded area of the hallway, an emotionally charged complaint is about to take place. The photographer lead tries to keep his voice low, looking completely disheveled from the turmoil he has just endured.
Williams was merely an accident, ma'am, but Adler is a loose cannon on the team. We need to talk about this. With all due respect, I still don't understand why you put him on the team. He may have made his contributions to Laplace, but that was 8 years ago. Now he's just an irritating defeatist and a staunch supporter of humanocentrism.
Every particle of the ferrofluid in his helmet is vibrating with rage, his voice rising involuntarily.
He never understood the Arcanum, or tried. He's still stuck in the time before the first storm and refuses to acknowledge that his small, beautiful world is gone. How can someone like that help us?
Man, the robot senses his doubt and frustration. There may be more sentiments and underlying issues at play. She pauses for a moment before answering, as if in deep thought.
I understand your concern, but I have not heard anything about the incapacitation of Adler Hoffman.
What? He got a few scratches at most. The guy barely touched him.
Yeah, fucking punch in the face.
So he is fine. I am glad we agree. Is there anything else you would like to report?
Oh, you motherfucker. The robot waits 5 seconds for an answer, but there isn't one. This must be the social cue that was her turn to speak.
His lack of knowledge on Arcanum is exactly why we need him. His human perspective will offer valuable insights on arcane rituals. The results of this study will not only be used to save Arcanists, but also humans who share the same world with us.
The cartographer lead tries to argue further, but Lucy is certain the issue has been sufficiently addressed.
We are racing against the clock, mister, and your report on personal disputes and racial conflicts has wasted 2 minutes and 37 seconds of our time. If he refuses to cooperate, you have every right to remove him from the team. That is your responsibility. Oh.
Oh? From the other end of the corridor, the subject of their argument approaches, looking deeply upset and clutching a stack of papers. Clearly, he has heard every word they just said.
I am relieved that you survived your altercation. What would you like to report?
He just looks fucking... They're a bit awkward, so to say. Their eyes meet, making both of them squirm uncomfortably. This is undoubtedly one of the most awkward moments in both of their careers. After a prolonged silence, Ulrich steps back and walks away. Without even looking back at him, Enigma begins his report in a low voice.
I'm fed up with wasting time, ma'am. The setback with the mask has already driven too many people insane. That's why you should take a look at this.
What do you have, Adler? Is it useful? He hands a stack of files to Lucy.
I can logically deduce that our current direction is another dead end. The incantation isn't long enough for cryptographic decryption. We will have to turn to ancient records. Perhaps we'll find something in age-old manuscripts, in tablet inscriptions, or in the memories of powerful arcanists. But even if we find it, we can't validate it because none of us can cast the skill.
The robot remains silent during his pessimistic remarks, flipping through each page of the file.
Low-ranking arcanists can't cast high-ranking skills, even if they know the exact pronunciation and meaning of the incantation. Gnosis is beyond reason like that and cannot be debated. It stems from raw intuition rather than logic and intellect, is shaped by personal experience and natural abilities, and cannot be intentionally replicated. And the most determining factor, it relies on the arcanist's purity of blood. The miracle ritual you hold such hopes for belongs to the leader of Manus Vindictae, a pure-blooded arcanist whose power is beyond our imagination. It's like asking a toddler to solve Goldbach's conjecture. It's completely beyond the boundaries of our limits.
Sounds like bullshit that you don't have
But
any
you
pure
are
bloods.
not an arcanist. Why should you play by their rules?
The man is taken aback by her question. It's something he's never considered before.
You are right. Arcanists differ due to their purity of blood. Researcher Medicine Pocket has already reported the linear correlation between the bloodline of an arcanist and their abilities, and has drawn a conclusion 10 times more extreme.
Then you should listen. That's their area of expertise.
Her neck moves swiftly, almost like shaking her head.
We know that our cryptographers do not have the power to validate the ritual. And we do not expect you to do that. All I ask of you is to come up with a feasible plan and to do it as a team.
Inigo turns away, repulsed at the mention of team. Lucy finishes reading the report and hands it back to him.
Your deduction is logical, but not practical or actionable. So I should return this to you.
Make one that's usable.
What?
The glow in her eyes is strangely reassuring, almost like a smile. She looks out of the window.
Your logic is impressive, Adler, but do not let it limit your thinking. You spoke of the boundaries of arcane power, but logic has its limits too, no? Knowledge can be obtained through various means, such as intuition, logical reasoning, empirical observations, and teachings from others. Your team is not the only one cracking the ritual through their own means. If you fail, we will turn to the others, and if that approach is wrong, we will try another. If no solution is found before the storm, we will simply wait for the next one. What matters is we keep moving forward, no matter the cost. We must keep to the path, or we will be swept away like dust in the rain.
For once, the researcher does not argue. He whispers as if talking to himself.
If one team fails, you can still turn to the others. Warum denn? Warum musste es Greta sein?
Then why? Why did it have to be
What?
Greta?
Forget it. Just a bitter, irrational thought. This marks the end of my efforts. Hopefully, the others will bring you the needed breakthroughs.
No. You keep working, motherfucker. That's what she said. The man walks away in anger. But after only a few steps, a question comes to mind.
You've been waiting here for a while. Are you expecting someone? You aren't the type to waste time listening to us whine, so there must be something here worthy of your attention. Is someone close to a breakthrough?
Nothing of the sort.
Oh.
I am recharging. We have a public power outlet here.
Hydrate? Fuck. My drink is empty. Fuck, I have to go get another one to fulfill the hydrate. She moves her joints as if standing still for so long. Be right back. Why do you do this to me, Spoon? I could have hidden it. I could have hidden my needs. Oh, and you do a chibi mode too when I'm trying to pull up the music player, you rat. Enjoy the music while I vanish. I guess I'll have to leave my marketable plushy head here for you. I'm back! Oh, laissez-moi. I made it fast and faster. Oh. Wait, ah. Music off.
But I am indeed waiting.
Waiting.
The doves of the Whitestone House are here.
The what? The stone of flapping fills the air. The researcher's astonished as a creature with a texture similar to plaster perches on her metal finger.
Good. Someone closer to the limit has given us aid.
Oh? Closer to the limit? Kick it to the limit? Alright, let me mute myself while I shake my bottle. Phonetically, how do you even say that? Suggestions for Adler, a tuna cycle. Una seca. I do not know how to say, but no. I'll smack him later. All incorrect. Mission critical information. Rare language, dead language.
Be ever so careful.
Grandma.
The fiery thirst for knowledge is blazing bright within you. Be careful not to put it out. Once, many fire thieves sat here, sipping coffee, as they tried to decipher the best angle to hold up their reeds to jam the burning wheel of Helios and steal his flame. The gods are selfish. They're stingy with their might.
Shouldn't the gods be more generous? Some will receive it first come, first serve.
True. I'm sure the early customers of the bakery share the same philosophy. The line must be respected, however hungry the latecomers may be. There are many fire thieves in the field of science, many more than in the bread buyers in the bakery. Take a look at these geeks in uniforms made of aerospace materials.
Fucking
Among
mean.
them are arcanists in love with science who spend most of their time studying diodes and machines, and humans who are passionate about the future, always finding new inspirations.
I wish I went into a STEM field.
Elements, lightning, atoms. Perhaps you've forgotten their counterparts in Arcanum, but you must be familiar with them as scientific discoveries. These discoveries are the milestones of progress, sweetheart. The fire thieves firmly believed that they would be able to bring about many more technical revolutions. The fourth, the fifth, the 65,535th.
Sounds like a twist to the story is coming.
Not yet, darling. We've only finished the prologue. However, there is a but waiting down the road. A sudden rain dampened people's enthusiasm for the future. Some of the fire thieves grieved the loss.
I see.
They screamed and swore to retrieve what was lost.
The storm.
What about the rest of them? They returned to primitive chaos, like coelacanths crawling back into the ocean after thousands of years of evolution. Once again, they became the protégés of Arcanum. Perhaps they made the right choice by leaving that useless science behind. Who knows?
How rude.
The story of the fire thieves has only gone this far, darling. At this point, nope.
Okay. There's something else missing here. Ah. Let's probably my expansion tool in Lapis. Ah, I see. You're very sad about the robot. Maze of the Minotaur. We're back on the island.
Any news from Zeno?
They are moving as planned. The deployment will be complete within 2 hours.
Oh?
What about Arcana?
Would I kill her, please?
Same old, standing still on the rock as if she's a part of it. Soaking up the salt in the wind, I guess.
Zeneto fiddles with the communication device, making sure Lily's voice is loud and clear. No Regulus can hear their exchange with perfect clarity.
She's found herself a good spot, overlooking all of us from up there. The center of the island where the number people are heading, the entrance to the cave where Vertin and 37 are going, and the beaches in the storm. Nothing escapes her sight.
God, you guys just need to kill her.
Maybe she's planning her escape.
Is she also going to swim? Huh. It seems like we're in for a swimming competition. Speaking of which, it would be nice if those tortoise slowpokes could swim a little faster.
Tortoise. She hangs up and resumes surveillance of her target. The next 2 hours are critical. The islanders are busy with the cleansing ceremony, while the outsiders are preparing for their departure.
Look, Sonetto, I understand your plan now. But I still can't shake off a bad feeling about all this.
Don't worry, Regulus. We have gone over this many times. The margin of error should be below 0.00025%. I'm confident that it will work.
Why are you suddenly a math whiz?
I know. Spare me with the numbers.
I know you took the classes.
I know I can rely on you.
But you're not supposed to use them already. She waves her hands quickly, as if swatting away the numbers like flies.
I'm still worried about Vertin. Will she make it back in 2 hours?
She's about to meet God. What do you
If
think?
she doesn't come back in time, who's going to take charge and guide us? We'll have to steer our own course, won't we?
Zeneto will.
Yes.
Zeneto nods.
Laplace is gathering every piece of information they can find on the storm. The discovery of the asymmetrical nuclide R was already a remarkable breakthrough. It would help the immunity research a lot if the Timekeeper could find something useful in that cave.
She's about to find God is what she's about to find. The pirate's not satisfied with the answer, but she has a strong opinion on the matter.
I don't think she's going to have a lovely time there, judging by what happened to me last time.
Having spent the longest time there, she's undoubtedly the most qualified to comment on the subject.
Is it just me, or do you also find this a bit fishy? The dangers aside, using an answer as a reward?
Yeah.
What? Is this deity some sort of answering machine?
Yeah.
In fact, Apeiron is a philosophical concept introduced by the ancient Greek philosopher Anaximander, which means the origin of everything. It is the physical manifestation of the boundless, the indeterminate, and the infinite. Everything arises from it and returns to it.
Totally, yeah. They're about to meet God.
But it appears to serve a more practical purpose for the believers on this island.
Miss Marta told me about this. There are limits to the knowledge one can acquire, even when using numbers, which are considered closest to the essence.
If you can't use math,
But
it needs
Apeiron
God's
is
attention.
a boundless, limitless existence. If we wish to seek knowledge beyond our own limitations, we must turn to it for help.
As she faithfully recites what she heard from the teachings of Apeiron, Apple adjusts his bow tie, grateful for her contributions.
To the best of this apple's recollection, the more ancient, abstract, and intangible an entity is, the more likely it possesses arcane powers beyond our fathom. By communing with the supreme existences through sympathetic magic, worshippers could gain the guidance of their transcendental gnosis. They would, of course, exact a price from the worshippers as well.
What would they
Price?
want? What would a Perron want from the worshippers? Just hearing the word makes her heart sink.
Could you be more specific on that, Mr. Apple?
It is Verton's duty to pay prices.
What's the price? Lives or something else?
Not just your life, but your soul.
Verton, jump over here.
Smash cut the Verton's hitting the fucking ground and cracking her head open. Underground labyrinth.
Very good. Now you are on number 1. And you should jump to 7. This is a 4x4 magic square. You just need to make sure every 4 steps you take adds up to 34.
Howling wind fills the air. Unstable footing is the only solid thing they can rely on. The path into the cave is completely different than before. The transparent stairs are gone, as are the swirling gold lines in the air. Now only cold rock walls surround them and numbered bricks lie beneath their feet. It's a game of hopscotch, unlike any other.
I don't understand, 37. This place was different the last time we were here.
It has changed because the test has begun. The path to new knowledge is always harder than verifying a known result. Don't worry. This is like a labyrinth with a minotaur. There is always a way to the center.
Except the point of the labyrinth wasn't to go to the center.
But weren't those labyrinth walkers offerings to the Minotaur?
Unfortunately, she doesn't seem to care or be concerned at all, yeah.
Now we're going to solve the magic square. Verton, the next number is 10.
1, 7, 8, 10, 18. As the magic square is solved, the social shifts once more.
It turned into a magic circle. We have to calculate again. This one's easy. The sum of the numbers on each circle should be equal to the sum of the numbers on its diameter plus the number in the middle. We're just going from a square to a circle. It's not that difficult.
Oh my god.
You are now on 32. We need to find 17 or 21.
Completely absorbed in solving the puzzle, she doesn't notice what's coming up behind her. Geometric figure 21 hurtles towards her. For a moment, she thought she heard it chuckle.
Careful, 37.
Getting the real math.
The numbers are coming to life. We need to put them back in place.
We gotta fight math. Begins the real math trip. Begin.
I'll do my best.
Crabs? Why does my math have crabs? 3 times 7 equals 21.
What? Are you making fun of my name?
White shell, pencil-like forelimbs.
Ah! It deflected my arcane skill.
Do I have to do math now to fight?
Verton, it's no use attacking 21. Just focus on 9 and 33 instead. Start with the number that has the largest absolute value.
Of course you put my fucking thing on there. Okay.
Trail's still warm.
This book? Great. No mistakes.
We're about to have a fun time with our math adventure. Math crabs. Alright.
Or this one. This book? Run 3 on the meadow. To read. Like a metaphor? Please don't resist.
Ow. They make silly little noises.
You can do this, Marcus.
Guns loaded.
And now it's easier to
They must be
understand.
read in the book. Crushed by paper. Deleted.
The trail was all too obvious.
You were so sleepy.
Make it afraid.
It hurts.
You're
My
hard not to
Walkman.
crack.
Oh God.
I will
Stop
be the
stop
protector of
hurting
your
Marcus. It's mean.
Trail's still warm.
Are we really doing
Marcus, destroy them.
this? Let me be the shepherd of your dreams.
Don't waste my time.
To transcribe.
How do you feel about it this now, crab?
Oh,
Ow. Alright, let's see. Do this.
Guns loaded.
Do
Trail's
this.
still warm.
And
are we
this.
really doing this?
Yes.
Don't miss it, Texas.
Time
The
to
evil
turn the
crab
page.
will be crushed by math and reading. Destroyed.
Che la morte ti dia la pace che cercavi. Requiescat in pace.
Sippy. The ground ceases to shake and everything comes to a standstill once again. The numbers have returned to their original positions. 37 breezes past them with a cheerful smile, making a beeline for the exit.
Like I said, it's not that big of a deal.
Man, crushed by math equations. She stops. Before the gate stands a familiar figure.
I thought the next question would be the Ford Circle, the Monster Group, or Hilbert's Infinite Grand Hotel. I never thought it would be Six. Hello, Six. Are you the real thing?
No.
Yes, I'm the real Six.
Liar.
I wouldn't be so sure. When it comes to the essence, we are all shadows cast on a wall by a flickering fire. How do you know you're the real Six?
Insane Girls deduces evil monster. Skinwalker. That was too much to take in. Even 37 can't help but step back. He laughed.
Did you just smile?
He smiled, and that was monstrous. That's how you know that's not
I
him.
very much doubt that you're real.
He doesn't smile.
I didn't. And I am the true Six.
No. You can't hide your...
This gate has always been guarded by a Six.
Oh? The leader reverts back into a blank expression. 37 doesn't seem too thrilled to see her friend here.
I have a bad feeling about this. I think the question we're about to answer will be very simple.
It'll be very simple. That makes me
It's just a
uncomfortable.
formality, isn't it? You'll ask a question and let us through. I've seen you do that on other tests before.
Formality is also important.
No, only the essence is important. Only the forms are important.
Six shakes his head, showing no inclination to continue the debate.
This is a question about the essence and forms, 37. Please pay heed to it. As for Miss Verton, we only expect you to lend a patient ear.
Very well.
That sounded weird. 37 looked at Six with determination, the same look she had when she faced the challenge in the game of Cuttabows. She's not going to solve any problem that comes her way.
37. If your pursuit of truth were to lead to the destruction of your faith and beliefs, would you still keep going?
What?
It's a philosophical question. She exclaims involuntarily.
What kind of question is that?
"37. What is your answer?" To be continued. Oracles at Delphi.
If my pursuit of truth will be the destruction of my beliefs...
She shakes her head repeatedly, looking more perplexed than when she checked the Manus followers' math homework.
I came for the truth, and my faith is the truth. Why would the truth be destroyed by the truth? If it's because I did the calculation wrong, I'll go back and do it again. And next time, I will do better.
An answer without hesitation, causing the gatekeeper to pause for an extra moment of silence.
What if the essence of truth is there is no truth?
Isn't that also a form of the truth? Its non-existence is an answer in itself, is it not? You're speaking like 210. Are you really 6?
Are you being contrarian? 37 has clearly run out of patience with the sophistry. She stares at 6 in annoyance, trying to detect any sign on his face that he might be playing a joke on her.
I should be more specific. You may see it as another allegory. A gate stands before you. Open it, and you will find the truth you seek. But at the same time, the world as you know it will crumble. Will you still open it?
37 blinks. This time her answer is even more clear and resolute.
Yes. If my world changes because the truth is revealed, doesn't that mean my previous understanding was wrong and should be corrected? If what's behind the gate is really the truth, why would I give up the truth for falsehood?
I see. You've passed. As a reward, I will bestow upon you this sacred ritual.
Oh, the little scroll he's been holding.
It will bridge the gap between you and the supreme existence during communion.
A gilded scroll is presented to her, but the winner only froze her brows even harder.
Was that it? You didn't even ask a question that posed a real challenge. See, Vertin, I knew this was just a formality. Vertin?
No, 37. I think this question...
37.
37. 6 interjects.
There are some words I'd like to share with you. Not as 6, but myself, who used to live under the name Atticus.
Oh.
We know the story of Socrates' life, how truth and politics are at odds with each other. Either be wise, uninvolved, and look on, or be practical, involved, and suffer. I hope you will remember your answer when the defining moment comes for you.
I see. Either be what? I see. Either be... I see. He leaves. Quite. The game has been a disappointment. 37 frowns in frustration, but she keeps a tight grip on the scroll. The gate in the center of the circle is swung open, but the path is there.
We should go, Vertin. There's a long way ahead. I hope the next question will be more fun.
Oh, you can hope. Doesn't mean it will be. Whoop. We got more crabs to deal with. Recommended beast? Nah.
My interviews don't involve combat. I'm not sure if I can win the fight.
Well, you'll have to, alright? If you don't,
Yes.
death.
73! A good number. It's the 8th twin prime, the 8th lucky prime, and the same combination as 37. But sadly, you're the 21st prime number, which makes you less than perfect. Vertin, let's start with 73, because it has the largest absolute value. Nice choice, Vertin. You are a quick learner.
We have to kill the crabs. It's fucking the number matching boss fight is just like...
Or this one. Run 3 on the meadow.
The trail was all too obvious.
Time to turn the page. We're so sleepy.
Come on, you're not that spooky. Okay, they hurt, but you know that's besides the point. All right, we're about to delete this creature from existence.
You're very sleepy. Here.
They'll be frightened and be afraid of math. Numerical enlightenment. It's buffing
You're hard
them.
not to crack.
Alright.
Do this, Marcus.
Do this.
Guns loaded.
Move this here. Do this.
And now it's easier to understand. Open your heart and embrace your dreams.
The numbers are gone. I see. Another 73.
I will be the protector of your sleep.
Yeah, this is a shield. Yeah,
I
do
will
this.
be the protector of your sleep.
Do
I've always
this.
hit my mark.
And of course, do this.
Let me be the shepherd.
Okay, actually I fucked that up, but it'll be fine.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Or just destroy that thing like a Texan. It's on our property. Destroy it like a wild boar in the south.
Read it.
Yeah.
Time to get to business.
Or this one.
Don't mess with Texas.
To read.
How do you feel, crab creature? You're ready to fucking explode, as is your duty.
Trail's still
Do this.
warm.
This.
I always hit my mark. Time
This.
to get to business.
It's not surviving.
The trail was all too obvious. You can run, but you can't hide.
The Argus Slammer. That's how real mathematicians work.
Was I?
We
a
use
full
the
timekeeper?
we mix the imperial and metric as needed.
Nothing I haven't expected so far. Just like what Mom told me. They're just games, like skipping rocks, katabos, and hopscotch. I've always been good at games. Look, there's the gate, Vertin. We're almost at the end.
37 claps her hand with satisfaction, having resolved yet another obstacle. But her companion is much more pensive.
What's the matter, Vertin? You've been quiet since we met 6. But you're number 0, not 6. You have no common factor with him.
No. I'm only thinking... What's the question you're going to ask? We've only got one chance.
The most important question of all, of course.
About the essence of the emanation, right?
It was not a hard guess. The islanders devote their lives to the study and service of the essence. Nothing is more important than this question. The essence reveals the ultimate truth that underlies all existence. Everything else is just fragments of the phenomenal world. It might not actually solve the issue of the storm unity, but knowing its nature will certainly help with that aspect. And it's the key to solving not just one problem, but many others.
Well, the essence of it is important.
Oh no, you said well.
But one day, we will eventually come to understand it. Even if we leave it alone for now, it will still be there. Yes?
I think so.
She seems to have something else in mind.
I can't stop thinking about Regulus. Despite being so close to the answer, she turned back in the cave, determined to earn the answer rather than receive it on a silver platter. It's like covering your ears in front of the oracles at Delphi. How typical of an irrational number. But she was also right, wasn't she? None of the precepts forbids one from doing so. People like her may fall behind or get distracted along the way, learning at a slower pace. But in the end, we will all converge. It doesn't matter if some arrive sooner than others.
So, are you going to ask something else?
This time, she nods.
Yes, I have come up with a better question. A question that will solve all our problems once and for all, and free everyone from the emanation.
Oh god.
It's not as profound as my first question, but it's an equally good one.
I see. I will stop here then.
Oh? She turns around, eyes wide with surprise.
Vertin, are you turning back like Regulus?
Why?
But you're a 0. You're not an irrational.
No, I won't go far. I will wait for you here. This is your gate to open. It is your question, your answer. I will stay here and watch over you. If you encounter any danger in there, I will come to your aid at once.
But don't you also have a question to ask Aperon? Aren't your doubts unresolved?
You got a good chance to ask Dot a question.
I don't need to ask anymore.
Oh?
The question you're going to ask, the one that will free us all from the emanation, is exactly the question I want to ask, 37.
37 tilts her head curiously, but her confusion soon fades. She quickly understands, as she does with most things in life.
I see. So you're choosing to be the one who looks on, like the third kind of men in the Olympic Games. A choice of insight, most appropriate for the number 0.
We're going to see how you pop like a fucking grape when you get the answer from God. Without further hesitation, she turns and steps into the final gate.
In that case, I will see you later then, Vertin.
See you soon, 37.
She puts the suitcase down and breathes. be ready
Will
for
this
anything.
really be the collapse of her world as she knew it, like Six said? If that happens, I'll be here to hold the umbrella for her.
Another the umbrella allegory. Let's go, baby. Outside the limits, unspeakable, indescribable, untouchable, unsurpassable. I doubt we're gonna get an answer ourselves. The cave is vast and warm, flickering candlelight preparations for the cleansing ceremony are finally complete. The integers are waiting for their leader to return.
Do you think 37 is going to make it?
888 lowers her voice, concealing her worry.
Who knows?
210. Leaning against the cavern wall, 210 absentmindedly adjusts the grapevine on his hair out of boredom.
6 should be the easiest one to pass. The math puzzles in the labyrinth shouldn't be a problem for our little star either. The only tricky question is from a Peyron, and no one knows what it will be. It is a fair game. Answer a Peyron's question and it will answer yours. But if you give the wrong answer, oops.
Oops. He pinches a grape between his fingers and crushes it, its juice splattering onto his hand.
It'll hardly be a graceful end.
Fucking just he actually pops you like a grape. You're gross. 888 shakes her head, not even bothering to hide her disgust.
We know little about the test.
Ew.
The last person to pass the test was 300 years ago. The price of failure was high. For the longest time, the Sixers forbade people from risking their lives for it.
Cringe.
Well, 6 lied.
6 lied?
Someone passed the test 4 years ago.
An unexpected piece of information. Even 210 straightens up in attention. The Banshee gazes into the distance, watching the shadows cast by candles dances on the wall. Is it going to be 37's mother?
The 2 of them are so much alike. Their talents, their mindsets, even their first thoughts when facing an impossible challenge. It is an irresistible temptation indeed. With a path to all truths right in front of you, just within reach. Who wouldn't want to give it a try?
The stairs. Deep in the labyrinth, the island. Amid the swirling lights and shadows, the trial is reaching its conclusion. She has reached the heart of the maze, the lair of the Minotaur, where the final challenge awaits. Through the mist, the form gradually takes shape. First it appears to be a staller, then a soldier, but it continues to transform into a king, a farmer, a child, an elder. Finally it stops and solidifies into a young woman with a sharp and chilling smile.
Mama? How are you here?
A soft chuckle slips out from the shadow.
No, I'm not who you think I am, child. I'm but a shadow, a flicker of fire, a projection before you. The finite cannot comprehend the infinite. Your limited senses cannot imagine what you've never seen, nor fathom what you've never heard. I am the answer to your desperate prayers. I am the blindfold before you see daylight. I'm the reflection of your confused, hollow faces in the water. I am the lingering echo of the last visitor.
But you look just like Mama.
Eagerly, 37 steps forward.
This is the last obstacle of the test. The gate of truth is just ahead, right? And here you are, standing in front of me. Does that mean... That you finally reached the transcendental realm? So my conjecture was right, and our model did not fail, correct?
The transcendental realm?
The woman's laugh is strange and unsettling.
You speak adorable nonsense, my dear daughter. Did you really believe what I said? You silly little goose.
Something's not right with that mouth. It's a bit too wide. 37 stops in her tracks and lifts her head in disbelief. She locks eyes with those aquamarine orbs and are unmistakably her mother's eyes.
Have you not doubted, even for a moment? You did. You wavered when you strolled the shores at night, when you inevitably gazed at the geometric bodies. If they really are manifestations of the transcendental world, why can't I find Mama's number in the broken pieces? You thought.
Oh boy.
Why can't I hear her voice? Why can't I see their patterns? The darkness blinds me.
There's something.
I miss you, Mama.
Man, God's kind of a dick. The parent's kind of a dick here.
My poor, sweet daughter. You are too young and naive, too attached to what is familiar and too trusting of your teachings. You should have continued doubting instead of following my outdated footsteps. Was the conjecture wrong? Was the model correct? It does not matter, child. The rules of the game have changed. The Chaos Makers, the Fearmongers, and the Rule Shapers, they have already outpaced us. We were not wrong, we simply fell behind. We were blinded by the dream of the transcendental realm and could not see through reality. But worry not, my daughter. You have made it here, and that is all that matters. We will do the calculations together. This time, the results will be more accurate than ever.
Mama!
With a gentle smile, the woman tucks her hair behind her ears and reaches out a hand to the girl.
This world is an enormous wasteland, 37. Look at the creations in it. The congested, silent herds that scurry to and fro in their meaningless lives. Never have they looked at the stars above, nor bent to smell the flowers. The melodies of the patterns above go unheard by them, their souls unresonant to their wisdom. They are the prisoners of their bodies, complacent in their dulled senses, and conceited over their success of ruling the planet through violence and bloodshed. They mocked us, shunned us, and slaughtered us. They discriminated against us throughout the ages, branded us as lunatics, and spat on what we held dear. But we never gave up once. We were never truly defeated. One day, they will be proven wrong, and they will be forced to admit it.
Okay, human artist
My
conflict.
daughter, my precious little pearl. Come to me, back in your mother's arms. Let us return to a time before disputes and disasters, when it was just you and me wandering the boundless beach.
It's a fucking trap. Don't fall for it, 37.
I will share with you the infinite secrets of this world, the essence of all things, and the truth that transcends everything. That's what you came for, yes?
Her eyes are earnest and sincere. 37 slowly climbs the stair, longing to reach out and grasp her mother's hands. She suddenly looks up, confused, and asks a question.
But Mama, I am 37, not infinity. Why would I want an infinite number of secrets?
Oh no. Was that the wrong fucking thing to say?
Did she give the wrong answer?
The cavern's illustrated landscape shifts again. A fierce wind abruptly rises around her. Amidst the howling gale, 37 looks defiantly up into the air, her eyes peering past her mother's silhouette.
I don't long for the infinite secrets, for it is not within the scope of my number. I know who I am. I am only 37, a finite number, a pebble in the sand. The tides could wash over me, engulf me, and crush me at any moment. Even so, I am glad to be 37, for I know my limits. I know my boundaries. A concept whose supreme existences cannot even fathom.
Her mother's shadow shatters, the shark shimmering, pulsing in the air as if they were alive. The wind picks up, whipping around her hair around and forcing her to narrow her eyes against the current. She stands her ground, refusing to yield.
Apeiron, the Boundless One, I am here for a simple question. How can we escape the darkness of the phenomenal world and be free from the emanation forever?
And I'm being yelled for again. One moment! Back again, had to play IT again for Mother. She did not know how to use the undo button. Whew. See, our voices be in the wind like a pebble singing around, but then the ripples echo back. Hey, Zion, I'm trying to work here. What do you mean? Keep streaming. A worthy reply. Fucking whipping me to keep streaming. Thou hast heeded thy boundaries. Through humility thou shalt ascend to higher wisdom. Thou shalt be answered. Oh boy. Will we get an answer, or will it fade the black? Incomprehensible sounds assault her ears like ancient echoes rising from the depths of the ocean. They aren't recognizable syllables of any known language, but more like reverberations between layers of rock walls, each note stabbing through her like a dagger. Her breathing becomes labored and blood trickles from her nose. Dizziness churns in her head, causing her vision to blur and double.
How? It clearly promised me an answer. Is it because the answer to my question, the transcendental truth, is outside of our limits too?
Make way! Move! Madame Lucy, we have the right pronunciation. The script you gave me was correct. This is the arcane language of the incantation. Where did you get it?
Very well. Give it to me. Inform all research teams that we are moving on to the next phase of the project.
Swift and sure footsteps stride past the last walled ruins, stopping at the main control room of the Storm Observation and Research Initiative. The control station is bustling with activity as Liaison sends messages through electrical signals and pneumatic tubes to various offices, all part of the well-oiled routine. Enigma is here too.
If you're here to check on the progress, there is none. I'm afraid you'll leave disappointed, Madame Lucy.
The hell are you talking about, man? The robot hardly notices the mockery in his tone. She approaches one of the liaisons and holds out her hand in her palm in the strip brought by the dove.
Send this to everyone. It has been verified. This is the correct pronunciation of the immunity ritual.
This is...
And his hands tremble. Despite its size, the tiniest slip of paper holds great importance. Following the pronunciation guidelines, he carefully spells out the first word.
La Unwa.
The script is taken from his grasp. Standing next to him, the liaison holds the script in her hands, also trembling with excitement.
We must share this with everyone!
She trots over to the control station. The script is transposed onto the screen. The liaison meticulously checks every detail, ensuring that nothing is overlooked.
La unua circlo.
La una la circlo. She reads into the microphone, her voice confident and clear. With a final press of the send button, she turns away with a satisfied smile on her face. Oh, what the fuck? Without warning, her torso cracks apart and her entire form crumbles, shattering to the ground in pieces. What?
What was that?
What the fuck? All hell breaks loose. Chairs scrape loudly against the floor, coffee cups clatter to the ground, and people scramble about in a frenzy. The director of Laplace remains still, her eyes fixed on the rapidly flashing lights.
Stop the transmission! The ritual is wrong!
She pauses. In the face of chaos and turmoil, it falls on someone to step up and take action.
No.
No!
The incantation is indeed correct.
Oh? Where did that girl fucking go? She just got fucking disintegrated. What the fuck? Returned to Earth. I was told this one is kind of fucked up. What the fuck? Watching someone disintegrate like that. Not cool, boss.
What is going on?
In other glass-walled rooms, researchers look up from their work in confusion. The airlock doors have been sealed tight, and their electrical equipment is flashing erratically.
Warning. Warning.
At the same time, all of their screens light up simultaneously, indicating the arrival of a new message.
Hey Dawkins, forget the outside. Come look at this. Some guys cracked it. They found the correct pronunciation.
Don't say it, man.
For real? They better be serious if this is some kind of prank.
Despite the blaring alarms, the staff gathers around their screens, eagerly reading aloud the incantation that was just sent.
La una circlo? Damn it! Damn it! Shit!
He runs down the corridor at full speed, gasping for air just as the airlock doors begin to close. He flings himself through. The closest room with glass walls is filled with thick white smoke. He sprints to the door and frantically pounds on it.
Ulrich! Dawkins! Victor! Ricard! Are you in there? Listen, if you receive the pronunciation of the incantation, do not recite it. Do not write it down. Do not pass it on. I know we've had our differences, but you have to trust me. I'm trying to save you.
A chilling silence looms on the opposite side of the door. The only noise that can be heard is Lucy's emotionless voice coming through the speakers.
Warning. Warning. All personnel stay away from their communication terminals. Do not recite any messages on the screen. Repeat. Do not recite the incantation. Do not recite the incantation. Do not recite...
A little fucking late, the door suddenly opens, the smoke pouring out and nearly chokes him.
Richard?
What the fuck? A cryptographer emerges from the thick smoke, his movements stiff, his face expressionless. As he opens his mouth to speak, a small crack forms at the corners of his lips and quickly spreads across his entire face as if he were made of clay. Suddenly he collapses, his skin splitting and cracking like parched earth.
Richard!
Enigma quickly moves to support him, preventing his colleague from breaking into pieces on the hard floor. He checks his vitals. Still alive, only his skin has been affected by the mutation. Underneath the cracked exterior, he can still see human flesh and blood.
Don't speak. We're going to the recap center.
No, you go, Dawkins.
Lifting a muddy finger, he points towards the room. Slowly, a monumental figure emerges from the hazy entrance. It's a mud golem with thick clumps of mud dripping off its body. The only remaining human element is Dawkins' nameplate, barely clinging to its chest.
Dawkins? No, no, no!
The airlock door at the end of the hallway opens. The squad of security guards with hypno bullets and restraint nets barge their way in.
Researcher Adler, please evacuate immediately. We will take over from here.
What in the fuck, man?
My interviews don't involve combat.
Mud
I'm not sure if I
golems?
can win the fight.
What in the fuck? Oh, thanks, Lucy. You did. Why didn't you stop it?
Run 3 on the meta. Or this one.
Weak hide is fine.
Please don't get hurt. Time to turn the page. It hurts!
fucking coworkers turning into fucking meat monsters because somebody,
Guns loaded.
you know, didn't keep their shit together.
Trail's still warm.
Run free on the meadow.
The trail was all too obvious.
You're very sleepy. Here.
I need to check what scared does again. I haven't really kept track of it. But man, we're doing a bit bullied here. Oh, mental damage. When attacked by mental damage, damage taken reduction -1. We do. I'm trying to remember. You definitely do reality damage. Marcus, do you do mental damage? Yes. Okay, so that helps Marcus. These fucking monsters. These fucking disgusting creatures.
Guns loaded.
Wanting to throw down. We just watched our colleagues get disintegrated by 3 fucking words.
Don't mess with Texas.
Why didn't you stop the transmission, Lucy?
That all you got?
You better have a damn good reason why our colleagues are turning into mudmen because of you, Lucy.
I will be the protector of your sleep. Are we really doing this? This book? Let me be the shepherd of your dreams. To read. To transcribe.
Beefing with Lucy? Look, if you forced me to sit there and watch like an anime girl get like fucking disintegrated before my eyes like that, then yeah, I'm gonna have some fucking beef, man.
Guns loaded.
And now it's easier to understand.
And why did that one girl just disintegrate and not just, you know, turn into a mud golem like this fucking dude? See, the ritual is not wrong, not to stop the transmission. I see. So what happened that fucked it up? Anyways, Argus, disintegrate this fucking entity right now.
This book? Or this one?
You can run, but you can't hide.
It's not wrong. So okay. So what is happening? That's all fucked up.
It's just another day on the job.
I thought the worst case would be that the ritual is useless since no one here can wield it. I was wrong. So terribly wrong. The reality is 1,000,000 times worse. We have invited a disaster. It is a curse, even more unpredictable, unstable, and uncontrollable than the mask.
He grips his hair tightly, his voice hoarse as he shouts.
Dora crumbled to dust. Richard cracked like dry land, and Dawkins turned into a statue of mud. And Victor, he vanished. We've tried everything, but he's nowhere to be found. Yet he's here, typing, sending emails, getting to door for me. All of these catastrophic events, and only 3 words were uttered. 3.
He shakes his head and laughs bitterly, not even in the mood for mockery after all that's happened.
What are we dealing with, Madame Lucy? Which deity are we provoking and stealing from?
No one can answer his question. The security guards are busy cleaning up the mess while liaisons are frantically issuing warnings and confirming the extent of casualties. The rehab center personnel have all arrived as they leave, their stretchers are filled with injured people. His supervisors finish up a call and hangs up the phone on the wall.
Get some rest, Mr. Adler.
You laughed when you saw her disappear.
Your mission is complete. Other researchers will take it from here.
Lucy, what is your fucking reasoning?
You what?
Explain yourself. He asked in disbelief, his anger swelling in his chest.
Are you not going to call it off? After all that's happened?
The research must go on.
The robot's answer is concise and cold.
The authenticity of the incantation and the fact that any arcanist can recite it were revealed to us through this unexpected mishap. Now,
but you didn't
a
control
new
it.
question arises. How can we eliminate the side effects? From now on, we no longer require the help of human researchers.
Her tone is calm and gentle, yet with authority a decision has been made.
Only Arcanum can lift a curse of Arcanum.
You going to elaborate why you let people do it?
37.
Without knowing, you literally let them walk into a trap. The eerie sounds continue to reverberate in the cave. Not the first time the Foundation does that. 37 kneels on the transparent stairs, blood seeping from her mouth and
Stay
nose.
with me. I'll get you out.
The suitcase. The noises wouldn't reach her in there. It could be her refuge. 37 suddenly jerks slowly. An ornate scroll rises from her bosom.
Is this Six's scroll?
The strange noises begin to fade. In its place is an ancient melody. She or anybody else that didn't know the side effects? Yeah, nobody knew. Except after she watched the first persons do it and didn't try to stop it sooner.
+1, -1, +2, -3, 3, -3, +2, -1, +1.
She was too slow on the draw. She hesitated purposely.
I see.
I
understand now.
If her intent was to save lives. She got test subjects involuntarily.
What did you say? 37. Are you feeling better now?
She nods, having regained her clarity.
The numbers, Burton. 6's scroll reconciled the gap between the supreme existence and me. I can now hear and understand. The answer to my question, the solution to free us from the emanation, the response Apeiron promised me, is a string of numbers.
A string of numbers is the answer. How lovely. I assume this string of numbers in the ritual are gonna have something to go together. On the Storm Immunity Incantation Consent form. Reciting the spell will cause random curses, therefore it's Reciting the spell will cause random curses, therefore the distribution is forbidden. If you happen to recite the spell and remain conscious, please immediately stop moving, stay where you are, and try to perform actions that might indicate your continued existence until discovered by the post-incident handling team. The text of the incantation is as follows, blacked out. Do not recite, do not disseminate. Richard, Dawkins, total modification. Dora, structural breakdown. Victor, loss of observability. So he's still there. He's still alive. They just can't see him. Interesting. Oh, epidermal. That I'm missing out. Not ephemeral. Epidermal modification. So only a skin. Dawkins not fucked. I'm gonna guess that due to Manus's bullshit, it's probably something to do with their what was it? Their fuck. Their arcane purity, perhaps. The rolling boulder. I think I can do one more. I'll do like one more chapter because I want to see the immediate follow up and then probably call it. It's getting late. The weight hanging above finally falls. At least now they have a consent form. The wind dies down. The cave is quiet again. The trial is over. As usual, the star of Hermes has found her answer.
We got it. The key to the gate of truth. Apiron has answered me. This is the final solution.
She chirps with delight as the scroll completes its task and lands back in her hand.
We must leave here at once. We have to tell everyone.
I am so proud of you, 37.
Do you want Burton to be proud of you? There is finally room to breathe, if only for a brief moment. Hyperdrive. This
one thing I don't
totally
understand.
not a bot. Hello.
And that is?
Hyperdrive plays a game, I see. She pauses mid-step and looks back, tilting her head inquisitively.
6. His scroll saved your life. Maybe he foresaw the dangers and protected you from it, so you can leave there almost unharmed. But what was he trying to tell you? When he warned you about the collapse of your world as you know it.
Underground passageway, the island. They're all just there. The walk to the cleansing site is long. Only the sounds of dripping water and soft footsteps can be heard in the tunnel.
Mind your step, everyone. We are passing the wall of truth. The wall will come crashing down if false words are spoken. Silence is advised here, unless circumstances dictate otherwise.
Oh boy, the truth detecting room. The followers nod with respect. Can't wait to pop like a grape in here. They walk past the walls of silence, goodness, and the wisdom respectively is part of the ritual. Only those who embody these virtues can find safe passage in the final cleansing. Someone collapsed.
888?
The custodian suddenly steps up in the front of the leader, blocking its path.
Forgive me, but this seems to be the right moment.
The right moment?
For some long neglected questions to be answered.
Oh boy. As she speaks, a few others emerge from the crowd and surround 6. On the narrow pathway, there is no way to get around them. Interrogating him.
Perhaps, but hardly appropriate or righteous.
We will talk of righteousness after you've shared what you know, 6.
You learned that your OBS didn't have hardware acceleration on? OBS has hardware acceleration? I don't know if mine has that on either. Or if that would help. What you know,
You've
6.
been silent for too long. 4 years have passed since you became 6. And for 4 years, you have been hiding things from us.
No, right? Yeah.
Long neglected questions have created a cloud of doubt between us. And now the boulder of fate is falling on us. And we are teetering on the brink of destruction. It's time to be honest and true to your people.
It totally didn't
while
take.
You still have them.
It totally didn't take me a year on OBS before I learned and started messing with streaming on YouTube that I was streaming at a low bitrate. Like, the fucking bitrate YouTube wants is way higher than the bitrate fucking Twitch is okay with. And so Twitch gets upset at it because it's so fucking high. Alright.
We are the seekers of truth. It is unjust to keep us from it.
Alright, what are you hiding? 8888 sends an arm, gesturing to the silent tavern walls that surround them.
Let the wall of truth bear witness. I want nothing but an answer from you. I am not here to provoke untimely conflicts.
The wall stands firm. The genuineness of her words is not to be doubted.
Answer her, Six. You should be glad that I am not the interrogator here, because the wall would have collapsed immediately.
You little bastard! The wall remained silent, seemingly confirming the rhetorician's mocking words as truth.
You may lie, but the wall will fall. You may stay silent, then I will lie to break the silence and the wall.
You rat!
Or maybe you could outwit the wall with the liar's paradox. Only sadly, I have tested it for you. One cannot deceive it by stating, I'm lying. After all, it's a test of morality, not logic. It needs your honesty, not your wit or anything else.
Totally not a bot. Welcome. It's a delicate situation, one that requires precision. The leader remains composed.
What do you wish to know?
What else? The most important question, of course. The question about the essence.
210 takes a step, his voice trembling, no longer as calm as he used to be. These questions have plagued his mind for too long.
Why has our research stagnated for the past 4 years? Why did we fail to predict the emanation in 1929 and again in this time? Have we misunderstood the premise? What if the emanation is not a manifestation of the transcendental law at all?
Well, I mean, you already know why, because outside forces, mortal forces can mess with it. Just remain silent, showing no signs of motion.
Worshippers worship. Thinkers think. Governors govern. And researchers research. Your questions are not mine to answer, 210. A 6 has no expertise on the study of the emanation. I'm not qualified to answer about its essence.
You're deflecting, though. The truth is spoken, and the silent wall attests to its veracity.
Your question is too abstract, 210.
The custodian shakes her head and takes a step closer.
Don't dance around the subject, 6. The wisdom has been passed on to you, as it has to every other 6. You have inherited not only knowledge and insight, but also the memories of your predecessors.
Oh.
You must know the answer, for it is part of your inheritance.
The 6 is...
Tell us this.
No.
The last leader of the study of the emanation, 77. What question did she bring to appear on? And what answer did she receive?
There's no immediate response, confirming that she's hit the nail on the head.
I watched her walk into the cave and come out unharmed. I watched her, and the previous 6 board the ship in search of answers in the phenomenal world. The ship didn't come back in time. The emanation caught them. And that was only the beginning of our misfortunes. The model failed. Our whereabouts were revealed. Hysteria now poisons the minds of our people. and the empirical knowledge accumulated over the years suddenly no longer applies to the current situation. Why? What did she find out? Could it be that something's happened to the transcendental law above? Has the truth we believed in changed?
Huh? You just huff? Barraged with so many questions, he lets out a chuckle. He smiles with relief, like a prisoner finally receiving his death sentence after years of waiting. It has the opposite effect on the crowd. They hold their breaths in suspense.
Hipparchus discovered the secrets of Route 2 and toppled Pythagoras' school of thought. The controversy surrounding Newton and infinitesimals presented a challenge to the groundwork of calculus. Russell's self-referential paradox sparked the third mathematical crisis. Though such theory was eventually perfected, the lessons on self-referentiality remained. In the end, Gödel's incompleteness theorems showed that proving or disproving everything is impossible. Therefore, absolute knowledge is unattainable.
His profound sentiments echo throughout the cavern.
The boulder of fate will tumble down its peak, whether 37 is the one pushing it or not. However hard Oedipus tried to defy destiny, his path to tragedy remained unchanged.
You're talking in riddles again.
She furrows her brow, however Six gives her a small nod of respect.
I should thank you for bringing the question here, 888, so I may finally speak the truth.
Oh?
77 did ask about the essence of the emanation.
He stands tall and looks around at the people. They're listening intently.
She asked, what happened to the supreme existence? What plunged the world into madness? The answer was disorder and chaos.
The wall of truth still stands. The trial left behind by the ancient sages confirms his words. A deep, ominous rumble comes from the center of the island. The tremors are like the island is being shaken to its core, like a tsunami and a volcanic eruption combined.
You blasted!
210 is the first to come to realization. He lunges and grabs Six by the collar.
You knew this all along, from the first day of your revelation, when you became Six? You knew that the emanation was not a manifestation of the transcendental law and patterns above, but rather a symptom of its utter disorder and chaos? And you knew that the transcendental realm of numbers was no more, and that the essence of Pneuma, the one true form we believed in, had become an ever-changing existence like the irrational numbers?
Oh boy. Rage threatens to consume him. The rhetorician glares at the leader, who has the audacity to confirm their faith is shattered. He almost breaks into a bitter laugh.
4 years. You kept this to yourself for 4 years. Why? Was it for a false sense of peace? To keep the island stable? Did you deceive us to prevent the realization that our research would be in vain?
Six does not give an answer to added queries, for they're not within his duty.
It's time to halt the bickering. Get everyone out of here now.
The custodian steps in and separates them with a stern look. She then turns around and begins to lead the panicked crowd to safety. Amid the chaos, the leader lowers his eyes and reads the verses prepared for the ceremony.
Pray to the gods for what you are about to do, and pray that all goes well. Once familiar with this practice, you will understand the constitution of both eternal gods and mortal men.
Huh? What happened? Did they not carry out the cleansing ceremony?
You will know the extent of all things, the boundaries of their entirety, and what connects them together.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
No, this is... The large-scale ritual on this island is undoing itself?
You will see, as you should, that the nature of the universe flows in all things alike.
Why? Why is our circle gone?
The leader stands quiet and resolute, like a rock by the sea. Watching the fall of the heavenly transitional, feeling the tides of change wash over everything.
Thus, you will not hope for what is beyond your reach, and you will not be deceived.
He rolls up the scroll and ends his reading.
Pray, my friends. Pray for yourselves, and pray for everyone. Pray for all the suffering and misery around you. Reach into the unseeable darkness and pray to the unknowable Supreme. Speak your hopes, for you are a finite creature yearning to transcend its own existence. The determination that once helped us overcome our insignificance and touch the light of Numa should guide us once more.
In the darkness, he lights up a torch.
Where are you going?
To the cave. The trial is not over. The final cleansing is yet to come. There are still duties to fulfill.
He trudges forward. With his back to the fearful crowd, he sets off again, into the lonely road, into the long night. To be continued. Yeah, you know what? The Party of Beans. Is this Rama?
Here is a well-known question you must have heard. What goes on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening? It's so well known that no one finds it novel anymore. But please, do me a favor and answer me yourself.
Let's talk about the questioner instead.
The Sphinx, an embodiment of mercy and nobility in Egypt, was seen as a mystery to the Greeks. A dangerous being that kept secrets and delivered the punishments of the gods. When the question is answered, the ritual is finished, and the answerer is granted the right to reach the treasure it guards.
Ritual?
Yes, a ritual. Whether it is by pouring out wine, slaughtering a calf, or circling round a fire with a baby in your arms. It is an agreement, a question that demands an answer. Every desire has a price, whether it is paid in wine, blood, or fire. But sometimes that sacrifice is taken from you without it ever being noticed.
Oh.
And the treasure you seek might be the undoing of your own desires.
Don't make me think about stuff like this, Grandma. Not now.
Let us take a look at another question. Stranger, what's your name? Cried Polyphemus.
Oh no.
Nobody, Odysseus answered. And it allowed him to flee the Cyclops cave, safe and sound. A human being and nobody. 2 answers that could not be more alike. Yet both were bound to fate by their answer. All right, dear. Time to call it a day. As for you, you'll get the answers you seek. You've already paid the price.
Oh, you gotta be... Fuck off! That is... It actually is a good point to end this on. Oh, God. Notes. Too many outsiders. Torse again. I see. I feel like, okay, we're gonna end it here. We're gonna continue chapter 7 next week. I'll probably do stuff off stream, like doing the hard modes of missions so I can just have them all done. I think I have I can complete all the ones I have already passed. Yay! We'll do the rest of chapter 7 next week, since it's gonna be like 20 things, so that's gonna be a long stream. So we got a third of it done. So we'll do the rest of 7 next week, and I'll try to get the stuff ready so I can do the post 7 events on a stream maybe. So let's find somebody to raid out to. You know what? There's somebody. Age KK. They're doing the events. They have to stand. I see they have a little funky bang boo.
While the living stay silent.
Let's raid out to them.
In for a chance to talk.
A flesh tuber, if you will, someone that exists. In reality, unheard of. Anyways, you know, let's raid out to them. Say hi. I hope everyone had a good time and a good night. I need some fucking sleep, a proper night of sleep. So I hope you all sleep well. Love ya. I pushed the raid button. Now I need to kill stream.